Yo, this is Jake. They call me Dr. Flock.
Views.
I am not gonna change your mind, right? I know that the only person that's gonna change your mind is you.
What's up? It's Jon Jon.
Views.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
2 in 1
I
day.
don't know anything about none of that.
And it's real life doing this, bitch.
Views.
Travis Scott doesn't have a fucking chance.
Oh man.
You are now listening to the Views from the Che podcast.
Yeah, he's going back. That's a vibe. Rock like that, bro. Rock like that, bro.
Nah, I don't like the way that feels because I'm gonna end up turning it back. All right, come on, let's go.
Might go just straight to the side.
Yo, it's Real Life Deal here with my boy Jake, aka Dr. Flocka, Jon Jon, and my good friend Gary, G James, aka G Micho, is here this week. Real excited for him to be
What's
here.
going on, G?
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Nice to meet you, Flock.
What
What's
up?
going on, man? I heard a lot about you, though. A lot of good things about you.
That's good.
Little
You never know
background.
with Dill. He might talk some shit. He might throw some dirt out there. So
Nah,
it's good to hear all good
At
things.
the end, you know the core.
I talk shit to my buddies and then I sing their praises about them to my other friends. You feel me?
Yeah, the core. You know what I mean? You know, fell out of everybody got something with them, but it's that core. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what
You
it is,
feel me?
know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what it is.
So, a little background. I've known Gary for almost like 15 years now, 16 years.
Yeah, shit, you feel it.
So you met when y'all were like 6 or 7?
Nah, bro. Shit, we almost 30 now, bro. I met Gary junior year, so that was 16.
Yeah.
And
That was
realistically,
12 years
I-
ago. 13. But I knew him before that, though. We had seen each other in the past.
yeah, we had met at the movies when I was like 13.
Yeah,
Go
look,
see
the
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, that shit was popping too.
Yep.
Everybody was
Sneak in
there.
that bitch.
Everybody know that night. You feel me? G High just played New York. You feel me? But that shit was lit. You feel me? You know what's up.
Because back then you couldn't get into the joint because it was rated R, so we had to get some random motherfuckers to take us in there.
And how we get in?
I thought it was Julian folks, right?
Yeah, we had got in with I know somebody had to be 18 or something, right?
Yeah, it was
Or
Julian
we-
folks. Yeah, walked
but I
us
know
in,
that
and then we gave them the yep.
doors and all the things. I ain't know
We
what
got
it-
in, we
what it
gave
was.
them the ticket stubs, and then they went back in and got all they folks. It was packed in that bitch, cuz.
I knew it was something. Yeah, I
It
remember.
was packed. I still remember my lay. I had some black and white shells with some state prop jeans, a black hoodie, and a black tee.
That was game day, so it's no telling what I had. I might have had some game shit on. You feel me? Because I remember we had just came from a game, so I might have had game. I might have came. I really want to say we came straight from the game because it was like sold out. Like I really think we did because I remember it was a bunch of us there. Like I remember G's, Matt. I remember all of them.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
So y'all played ball together?
Yeah, eventually. But Gary's
I
actually.
taught Dylan how to drive.
Okay. I like it. I want to hear more about that for sure.
We're not going with that.
I taught him how to. Yeah, we won't. But I taught him how to drive.
As long as that's all you gonna say on this, John, I'm good, bro.
I mean, if you want me to, I will. You know, he couldn't drive. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't drive.
Is that a fact,
Yeah,
dude?
you feel me? After practice, you know what I mean? We going in the city, going to this girl house and this place and whatever we doing. You feel me? We young, we kids. Dylan got the car, he got the old school Bonnie. You feel what I'm saying?
96
The
Bonnie,
Bonnie.
baby.
And he used to play this one song. I don't remember. He used to tap his finger on the drum.
Go back, Rockstar, still a classic.
Yo, bro, it's crazy. Every time I hear that song, still to this day, that's all I think of.
That shit is hard, bro. That might be my sleeper.
Oh, but yeah, bro. But he couldn't drive. Like, and look, it was so crazy because we'd be in the city, he would not park. Like, literally, like he'd be like, "Yo."
He still can't park. G.
I still hop out the car.
Still
and
can't
let
park.
people
Some people can't park. Like,
Yeah.
I got a homie just told me like literally about not that long ago. Like, yeah, when we go to Philly, bro, you gotta park. Like, we driving in Philly, you gotta park, bro.
I just learned how to parallel living in Philly last year. I just learned how to parallel. But I did know how to drive. It's just I didn't know how to drive with swag at the time. So I was still doing like the clock, John.
You had two
So
hands
like it's
the
hand
wheel.
on 12, hand on 9, or whatever the fuck it is, and you got like interchange them Jones when you turn. That's
he really
that's
was bad.
how I was
And
driving.
then I was the thing. Oh yeah, I used to be like, man. Then I'm like, oh, young, you feel me? Got both hands on the wheels. Like, yo,
And I used to sit and I
But I'm saying, man, you fucking relax, bro.
yeah.
Facts.
Chill. You feel me? Like, come on, man, tighten up, bro. What's going
And I
on,
had
bro?
used to sit real close too and straight up.
Look, see, he remembers. He's not arguing this.
But
You
I
see
was
that,
driving
right?
good, bro. I just wasn't
I
driving
really
with
taught
style.
him
You
how to
feel me?
drive.
I just wasn't
Alright.
driving with style. But I mean, I'm cool, bro. If that's the story you want to tell, we can rock with that. You got a few favorite stories you like to tell
He
people and
didn't
shit.
argue.
So.
He didn't argue it. You feel me?
Didn't
Like
argue it.
That
you
motherfucker got
feel me? He was
a few stories he'd like to
cooperative.
tell about first teaching me how to do shit. So we'll go with driving, bro.
Oh yeah. Mm,
What
yeah.
else was he taught how to do?
Hey man, we already here. We on the pod. You might as well get into it.
Oh, go ahead and tell her. I mean, he ain't never. He ain't even never had no relation. I taught him how to get some bitches. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He never even. I don't know. He didn't even know how far we could go on this. You know what I mean? Like I be trying. You know what I mean? But I can still be who I am. You feel me? Like he wasn't. I mean, he was talking to bitches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women. I'm sorry.
See,
I'm calling bitches
I
because
finally
I'm
got
thinking
somebody
about
on here to say
Yeah.
bitches. I'm happy.
We do
I'm
a
sorry.
pod counter for how many people say bitches, and the audience usually goes one way or the other. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but women. I'm sorry. And he was, you feel me? He was talking to women like, you feel me? He feel me? He had a couple women in his phone. Listen, no, this is no bullshit, bro. Like literally, but I used to say, give me your phone, bro. Give me your phone. I'm gonna text him for you. I'll talk to him for you. Like
I
got
seen
you.
it firsthand.
I'll text him. Yeah. Like this is real shit. I
Got
text him. You feel me? Talk to him and shit. I'm like, yeah, you gonna fuck with her this weekend, bro? You gonna fuck with her like a couple days? Like, huh? You bullshit. You already got the car. Fuck. You feel me? Now it's on you now. You feel
It's
what I'm saying? You're there.
it's some truth
And
to the
it's I
story,
ain't
but it's
waiting on
not
you feel
completely
me,
true.
It's somewhat.
There's some truth to that story, but it's not completely true.
What's not true?
Because I had already had the bitches. I was getting the
I
bitches. I
said
just
that.
didn't know how to
I said
finish
he
the
already
job. You feel
had them.
me?
Didn't I just say
So,
that?
so what I would
I
do
said
is,
he already had some.
hmm
And
and then I
then
throw you my phone for the kill shot. You feel me? And you set it up. You throw it back and say, yo, you meeting her
but
on Tuesday night, 9
wasn't
p.m.
executing until I came through. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you got that, bro. I'll give you that. That's fine.
It wasn't you feel me? The execution, I
Yeah.
had to, you feel me? Phil
Yep.
Jackson.
Hey, whatever you say, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not. It's
That
nothing wrong with learning stuff. You feel me?
yeah, you feel me? Just some later than others. It's like, nah, I wasn't that late either.
Yeah, in context, it wasn't. So I thought everybody I knew started fucking when they were 14. Like,
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Jesus
you
Christ,
know,
bro.
shit,
Late
hell,
bloomer at 16
my little
over here,
cousin just
dog.
turned 30. Yeah, I thought that
looking like a
crazy, bro. Like,
loser.
that's
late,
bad. That is
late,
bad. You feel me? But
late
like,
bloomer at 16 over here, dog. God damn. Yo, I was the last one to really
you
start
had,
fucking with bitches at 16, dog. Our fucking area is
yeah,
sick.
you feel me? You gotta think, bro. At
That's
school, we
sick.
just, bro, and it's bad. Like, I even think about that shit now.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
damn,
sick,
like, we
bro.
was in school, I was young as shit, bro. Like, I
Bro,
think about how young I was for real. Like, I was young as shit. Even just doing all types of shit, bro. And
yeah,
it's like
fuck
being
yeah,
in
bro.
school, like,
Starting
being
early
outside of
with
school, like,
everything.
fuck, yeah, it started early with everything. Yeah.
Everything, bro. I went to college and didn't realize like most people didn't even really start fucking with bitches seriously until they got to college.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize
Yeah.
that shit. I'm like, oh shit.
It's a lot. Shit, I still got homies from. I did. You feel me? You know what's up. You feel me? Flocka,
Shit.
you might not know. I did a year at school though. You feel me? Cause I never. You feel me? I always had good grades. I never. Teachers always fuck with me. I always did what I had to do in school and shit. You feel me?
That's a fact.
My advisor had called me down to the office and was like, "Yo, you got 2.5. Like, Dale State doing on the site. Like, you can go right now. You feel me? You got to go down there right now. You can go. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to sign up." So I'm like, shit, fuck it. I ain't going nowhere else. I mean, I was trying to play basketball, messed my leg up. Once I stopped playing basketball, I was back for that shit. And I shouldn't have. I wish I'd have went all the way through with it, but you know, you can't turn time back. You can't regret shit. But now, just looking back, but word, I wish I wouldn't even just went that way. I wish I'd have filled out apps and went, you feel me, went away somewhere. I
Yeah,
went right down the street just because I had a 2.5. It was like, fuck it. You feel me? They gonna take me right now. I ain't gonna sit around. All right, yeah, come on, where I gotta go? You feel me? But yeah, and there was
What,
people same thing. Like in college, I met down there and shit. I'm like, damn, you just started a bunch of people, all types of shit. I had motherfuckers doing all types of shit down
what I want to
there.
know is what was like the next level that you had to help Dill get to when you were texting? Like, where was the lack?
It was not. It was literally the last part, bro. It was like literally, I be chatting him up. We'd be flirting all day and shit. And Gary be like,
But
go
he
for the
wasn't saying
go.
too much. He just
Yeah.
had the basic conversation. He wasn't saying the shit that would get it. And they was obviously showing some type of interest. You feel what I'm saying? Because they were talking to him. So like,
He'd literally take the
if you
phone
look
and
at them,
send one text and be like, yo, you available Tuesday? And the
Oh,
John would be
so
like,
really just
yeah.
asking.
Yeah. You're like, he was like, yo, I'm about to pull
yeah,
up
you
on
gotta
you on
get straight
Thursday
talk.
and
I
shit.
mean, what?
That was it.
And one thing about me, like I'm a phone in person type of person. Like, I don't like to text. You feel me? I'd rather be with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't like texting. I don't really like, or like I'll call you on the phone and I'd rather have a conversation right quick. You feel me? I think you can in a whole bunch and you just pick up the phone and call somebody,
That
text
is
them
your
all
shit.
day. And that's it. You feel me? I'd rather talk on the phone, bro. Like, or just get to them. Like, yo, I'm pulling up, or we gonna linger. You know what I mean? Get that shit out of the way. But yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he was almost there. He was almost there. I'm not gonna make like I said, he had him, but he just couldn't.
That is the hardest part, though, asking that final question. Like, let's
Yeah,
close the
bro.
deal. Let's
For
set the
sure.
date. That's when the
For
mind
sure.
starts racing, talking about all the things they can say back.
For
That shit
sure.
But you
nerve
gotta
wracking,
get
dog.
around them because when you get around them, then you'll get comfortable. You know what I mean? You start getting around them, you'll get comfortable, and then it just all comes. You feel me? It all once you vibe with them, you start being around them. Like, I didn't understand back then that we was vibing, but that's what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Get the vibe with them, and then
Yeah,
it's
back
up.
then, the link up was it meant it was over too. But
Yeah,
what oh, I can slide bet. Game
yeah,
over, baby.
yeah, man.
Yeah, everybody started early shit back then. Shit, I started drinking and smoking when I was like 13, 14.
I ain't start drinking that early. I started
Yeah, I was.
smoking. I started smoking when I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy. My young boy, I ain't gonna put him out there. But my young boy just got in trouble for smoking on the bus. 11 years old, one of the young boys. So
Ooh,
I'm
Mm.
that's
talking
fucked
to him,
up.
the young boys and shit. 11 years old, sparked a blunt on the bus and shit. You feel me? Or
I
like
hit my
really
my
talk
first.
to him, they feel me like I smoked, but I told him I couldn't even how much I'm on this. I smoked at 12. You feel me?
Yeah,
But see, one thing about me, like I was a type, I was smoke. I wouldn't even smoke during the school year. Like I said, I always in school, like I always took that shit. Like I knew, I don't know, I just was pay. I would pay attention. You feel me? So like, I would only smoke in the summertime. You feel me? I always play basketball and shit, football, that shit. But summertime, I'm smoking weed. You feel me? Since I was 12.
I
Like,
had
you feel
hit
me?
my
Then I had 18
first
niggas
Dutch
and
on the boardwalk at 13.
19. Huh?
13. I hit my first Dutch when I was 13 on the boardwalk down in Rehoboth. Got fried.
Yeah.
And then I was
That's what I'm
drinking.
saying.
My sister was bringing me liquor at 14.
But that's what I'm saying. So you listen to what we saying right now. So that's why people be like, these young people, we was already doing shit.
Oh
Now it's
yeah,
just
fuck yeah.
out. You feel me? It's just
Yeah,
and it's everywhere. You feel me? And it's just more in front of our face. You feel me? With
fuck
this
yeah, bro.
technology and shit.
In
Uh,
hindsight 2020, so now we this old looking at it like, yeah, that's ridiculous. A little fucking kid, your body's not even developed yet, and you out here
that's what I
poisoning
was
yourself.
telling you. You feel me? But like I talked to him and he told me the whole shit. Like and, soon as they told me, I called, found out the other they. I know every young boy now that be smoking out there. All of them. You feel me? Like I talked to all of them. You already know shit. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah,
that
anyway,
shit
but
crazy. But
that shit is wild. But you came on to talk about something specific, so let's dive into it because I'm bullshitting now. So you're going with the jail app. That's simplifying it to
it's
the
not a jail
extreme.
app. No,
Okay,
no,
go ahead.
no. No. Definitely not a jail app. You feel me? You can't even. I don't want to say that at all. It can help though. You feel me? It's definitely put in place to help for the prison system. You feel what I'm saying? But definitely ain't no jail app. You know what I mean? It's an app for convicted felons. It's a platform. Just like Zoom's a platform to talk to people and link up with people or whatever the case may be. Instagram's a platform for social media. This is a platform for convicted felons. With a like-minded goal that's trying to get to a certain place. You feel what I'm saying? And they can display whatever it is that they're trying to do and get to where they're trying to go. You know what I mean? In the end, and it's gonna be a lot of things on it though. Like, and it's what I feel. Me personally, is just things that I ain't gonna say every felon don't know it. You feel me? But like, it's the things that majority of the felons don't know.
Now,
So that's the reason for it.
I
So is
had
it
thought
like a LinkedIn type deal where you can advertise like like what you would bring to something like a company or something like that? Like what would you do on the platform?
because
No,
I
so
go ahead, G, go ahead, rock out.
I mean, it consists of a lot of things. Credit repair, um, 20 basic steps to start a business. It's a mentality tab, and he told me he was a psychiatrist. Which is your therapist, so I want to ask you a couple questions too.
Okay.
But it's a mentality tab. It's going to be a tab for business owners, right? So say you're a convicted felon, you own a business, right? And you want to provide opportunities for other convicted felons, right? So you can let's just use uh, demolition. Just say you do demolition. You got a demolition company, right? And it's not hard. And I'm in, so I look up Delaware. You know what I mean? I look up Wilmington, Delaware. I look up I won't say I look up demolition companies. I'll just look up businesses and women on this app. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no other apps where you know you can go to get this. You see what I'm saying? Where I know this person is trying to provide this for me in this area. You see what I'm saying? So I go to Wilmington, Delaware, and when I go to Wilmington, Delaware, I say, okay, it's the guy here. He got a demolition company. He's looking for people, right? Now, it's with a lot of things, it's apprenticeships and things like that. And let's be real, most fellas don't got that time to waste. You gotta do 2 years and all that. You gotta pay money and all that. Like
Mm.
and it's no knock to nobody. I understand everybody gotta get their bread, but like people out here selling how to fix your credit repair and start businesses and all that. I ain't trying to sell no hope. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to sell no hope at all. Like honestly, I really want my shit to be free, but it's gonna be on some shit like $1 a month, some type shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I really ain't and I'm trying to show people the strength in numbers too. If it really once it really becomes what I want it to be, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to show myself, yeah, nigga, we getting $25,000 a month, shit like that. Then
So,
$25,000 a week, like you know what I mean? So, that's the goal, and it's like I said. So if you wanna find a job in this area, now you can look on there and I can schedule an appointment, right? So it's gonna be like say Monday and Wednesday, something like that. I can schedule an appointment. Um, just like maybe, and I ain't trying to put too much on the business owners because I understand they're gonna have to hire people, and this is time for them too because I know they're not gonna be doing the interviews themselves. You see what I'm saying? But that's all. That's part of the things that's still in the works. You know what I mean? Still, I shouldn't say still in the works, but that's just things that still, got to be talked about when it comes to monetizing because everybody got to monetize on the same level, got to be beneficial to them too. But once this becomes what I want it to be, with the average, I'm not charging nobody. I'm not charging you to put your stuff on. You feel me? To find these workers. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think like it's hard to even find work with those type of things now. So like I'm not um gonna charge you any money. You feel what I'm saying? So you're getting, I don't want to say free labor, but for a certain amount of time. So like I talked about with apprenticeships, instead of going the whole 2 years to school or whatever the case may be, you're just gonna have to do like, and it's gonna be still in contract. You're gonna have to do we're we still work on numbers, but if it's 30 days, 45 days consistently, no, not being late, not calling out, not they can see your work performance and things like that in that time period. And at the end, like we get the funding, we trying to get funding from certain things so that the people who have the business don't gotta pay you. Maybe even if we could just give you a certain amount of money a week. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, while you're doing it, as long as you know what I mean. So it's a lot of things, and every day I got people coming to me. So it's a process. You know what I mean? Everything's a process, but a big reason why I wanted to get on here too is so people can know what I'm doing. And if you're a convicted felon with a business, I want you to get down. You see what I'm saying? Because I know felons gonna help felons before anything. Straight up
So
and down.
to simplify it. So initially, I thought it was going to be something to where you're providing content through the jails. Is that not what it's going to be now?
All right, boom. No, it's not that. It's not that. So I'm just telling you the aspect for the streets, right?
Okay.
Now for the prison, they putting a lot of technology in the prison, right? They putting a lot of apps in the prison system. So part of with the credit repair, people don't know you can be working on your credit while you're locked up. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You can be doing certain things. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's gonna be and imagine knowing your release date, and if I know I get out in a month, how many people people do 10 years, they think of a million things. You come home and you go back doing the same thing that you were doing before you got booked, just because you really don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Compared to if I got this app right here and I could show that every step to starting my business, every step to getting my credit right, I could show how to sign over a power of attorney with somebody that's out there in the streets that they can't make a move unless I sign off of it, and I can increase my credit score right now while I'm sitting right here, and I could come home to a business, and you see what I'm saying? Come home
Yeah.
to loans, come home. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the part for the prison. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, with a mentality tab, just with you know your mental and what the prison system does to your mental. So on the mentality tab, and that's even hard. Like man, we going all the way to the top. You see what I'm saying? Like we ain't
So
really. That's what it's called, from the top to the top.
yeah,
Like somebody like you, Flop.
I like that.
Right? Yeah, it's from the top to the top. You feel what I'm saying? And Flop, somebody like you, like say I'm in a cell, I'm locked up. I got this tablet. Only thing I can do is play games. I can listen to music. I can get pictures. Of course, the best thing I think is even just the fact that you can do the video chat and texting and calling and stuff like that, just to keep in touch with your family, and I can receive money and stuff. But now, one of my goals is to Flock. If you want to be somebody that talks to the people in the prison system. You see what I'm saying? I could be in my cell. I don't gotta wait for them to call me and strip me down. And every time I gotta go see, some people don't won't even go see the counselor because you gotta strip down every time I go see them. You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You checking me every time I go walking down the fucking hall. What I'm gonna do from here to there? You see what I'm
sure.
saying? And things like that. So like, you know what I mean? But I could be in my cell talking to you right now. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot, and they're not putting them type things using the technology for those type of reasons. You see what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
honestly, the people that's making it's a lot. You feel me? But
So to
what's
short wind it and generalize it, it's basically a resource app for all convicted felons, not just ones currently in jail, but outside as well.
bro? You have to anytime you're doing a business, you have to target a market, right?
Yeah.
You have to target a market. I'm targeting convicted felons.
Okay.
You could use. You feel what I'm saying?
So it's
You could
yeah.
benefit
So it's
from it.
based.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You could but I have to target a market, and the things that are on there, the people that I'm targeting, most of the time they don't have the money and they don't have the connections for the things that this app is going to provide. You see what I'm saying? They don't have the money and connections for people to tell them what they cut it. They don't have the money and connections for people to tell them how to start a business. They don't have the money and connections to be talking to people that are cool with managers and bosses and jobs and can get them a job. So, but I can, or just imagine being in Delaware and I'm like, shit, I'm moving out Cali. It's a dude out there that he got a masonry, he does masonry or he does cabinet making and I've been
Mhm.
doing this out here this whole time, and now he want to provide a job. He trying to provide jobs for felons. Oh, let me set this up, and I could, you know what I mean, do this meeting on here and see if he's interested in me. And then, you know what I mean, it's going, okay, so another person, my profile tag. So you, if you're in the prison, like, and it's going to be versions. You see what I'm saying? Because, of course, in the prison system, you can't have certain things that you can have out here. So, and just like Instagram, anything else, you see updates every day with, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or not every day, but like all the time. You feel me? So it's going to be different versions of it. Um, but what was I just saying?
Oh, just saying like the short-winded version of it to generalize it. It's
I
more so
mean,
just a resource app. So it provides
yeah, it's
content, job opportunity, and networking opportunities for convicted felons specifically.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's dope, man. That's dope. It's good. Like
yeah,
I know you're more of a wordy guy, but like sometimes you need to generalize it for people. And a resource app for convicted felons that specializes in
Yeah.
content, job opportunities, networking opportunities, where it's almost a judge-free environment, so people don't necessarily have to worry about exposing themselves with their record. Is, I mean, that's fucking ideal for a lot of people.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not that it's not that you're not gonna expose your record. Still gonna,
I know
you know
that,
what I
bro, but
mean?
I'm saying you're going onto the app already acknowledging that you are a felon. So people, even employers, are going out there knowing what they're looking for. So
And
there's
I'm
not
going
Yeah.
to a
that
job. You know
shame
how much more
attached.
confident I'm gonna be going to a job and going to an interview where I know they're willing to hire me already just
Exactly.
because I have this
Yep.
felony. Just because I have it, they willing to hire me.
Yep.
You see
Mm.
what I'm saying?
You don't have to
Like
wait through the
that
app,
alone
sweating it
is,
out, waiting
come
for
on,
them to
man.
ask and shit. You can go in
Come
there
on, man. I
confident and
know
give a
when
good interview.
exactly, bro.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, that's
It's
dope, man.
all, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
that's a really cool idea. I know when I first got started in the field, I spent some time where I would have to do like group sessions in the prison, and it wasn't fun for a lot of people because of what you were saying, like getting stripped down and getting searched, and then there was like this um, factor of like trusting each other at the same time. And
exactly.
so if you could have it in the
I don't
privacy
want
of your
to,
cell, I think that's a pretty revolutionary idea, honestly.
yeah, I
Where'd the
appreciate it,
motivation
man.
come from, Gary?
Yo, this shit's crazy. All right, so you know, I always start like this and think like, you know, what I mean, been on this type tip, but like, I was watching a podcast, bro. I was watching a podcast, right? And I said, man, I'm tired of watching celebrities interview celebrities. Like, I'm tired of hearing stories I already know. Like, I ain't trying to watch this, bro. Like, turn this shit off. And then, like, I think it was just getting to like, motherfuckers always, you know what I mean? That's the thing now. Not to knock nobody podcast. I swear. You feel me? I'm on y'all shit. I want to use the
Yeah,
podcast because I
don't
believe
fucking knock our
podcast.
podcast,
Now,
bro.
listen, no. I believe that.
Click.
I'm not. I'm saying that to everybody because
Boot.
I believe that the podcast is gonna be the new TV, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. This app world, bro. I think this app world already be the shit. Like, just imagine if y'all following was up and y'all created an app just for them to watch y'all. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that off camera. You feel me?
Hmm.
But like on some real shit, bro. Like this tech world is changing, bro. Like this technology
Hmm.
changing the world, and like just trust me, bro. I'm reading how to make $1 billion app. Go get it. Drskowski. You know, his name's ends in ski. You feel me? You know, all them authors. You feel me? When the money involved ends in ski.
But
And all that.
this isn't necessarily just a money grab for you though.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
I'm trying to really like change some shit, bro.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what I
you
was.
feel me? I'm
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what I
lower
was
the
asking.
recidivism rate. I'm trying to, yeah, bro. It's not on some real shit. If you look at my business plan, like, of course I want some paper out of it, but like,
Yeah.
Of course.
bro, and I was on a crowdfunding tip, but I ain't even go out with that shit yet because I don't even want nobody to say they give me shit. You feel me? I don't even want like, for the crowdfunding, like all the app and all
That's
that
silly
shit is
though. But yeah.
already. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm going to. I'm
Yeah.
going to. I'm going to. Don't get it wrong. I am going
Yeah, I'll
to. It's
donate.
just it's a, look. So look, I'm gonna tell you something. The marketing scheme, right? I'm gonna act. So it's 24, and this is what Google say. I'm pretty sure it's 24 million felons though, right? It's like 6 million in the prison system. So I got a flyer, right? It's a flyer in the shape of a quarter, 25 cents, right? And on that quarter, it's gonna explain what's on the app and things like that, and I'm gonna send it out to all the prisons. But even like the prison, there's some prisons even acting funny with me even trying to get the fucking quarter flyers, and I'm like, damn, all I'm trying to do is put this quarter flyer into your prison system. You feel what I'm saying? So they can see what's up, so they can tell the people on the outside. Because I'm really trying to go from the inside out. I've been talking to motherfuckers in the jail about this
Yeah.
before I even really start. You feel me? I've been on that with them. You feel what I'm saying? So and they all with it. Everybody in the prison. I haven't had one person really be against it. To be honest with you, like I don't really hear it now. I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean. Everybody got their doubts in certain things, whatever. But who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. But
I
like
thought it was
seriously, like
yeah. I thought it was really
what?
interesting, and we talked about this a few months ago when you had first started. But as far as marketing, you were saying almost directing the family and the loved ones of the people with the felonies. And I thought that
Oh
was
yeah,
really smart because a lot of times before we even want to improve ourselves, it's usually like our friends and our family that are trying to big us up. So I mean,
exactly. And
that's a good
another thing,
concept.
look how much money they put. Look how much money the families are putting into the prison systems a month.
Yep, for
The
bullshit.
families is sending all this fucking money out. You feel me? For all types of goofy shit. I want $1 a month. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
Give me a fucking dollar. You feel
mm,
what I'm saying? You give
And
me
it's
this
something
dollar,
productive.
you feel me? And it's gonna help you. You gonna be you they gonna read this app and they gonna see, oh shit, I can have a power attorney. Well, goddamn, well, this person has been holding me down my whole fucking bit. Every time I answer the phone, every time I call the phone, they answer. You know what I mean? They coming through with paper every time they can. You know what I mean? If they don't got it, they always encourage me. You know what I mean? They never, they always there for me. I'm gonna make them the power of attorney out there on the streets. So now I'm calling home and I'm like, yo, man, I got this app, man. They on there. You feel me? He got some shit. You know what I'm saying? He got some shit. We can really get some paper. You could be out there running what I'm doing while I'm in here, you know what I mean? While you out there, you feel me? So like, and that's the shit people not, and like, it's crazy how I even found out about it. I'm like, nigga, you crazy? Why you tell everybody? Like, that's how I am. Like, man, tell everybody. What the fuck's wrong
yeah,
with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, man. I'm putting that shit on that. Fuck you
yeah,
talking about? Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, man, I'm telling the world, nigga. Fuck, like real
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? Like, that's
Funny.
like, come on, bro. You know something? And then it's crazy. Even if you look at my business plan, it's so crazy. Like, and this is another thing that's coming up, and it's like one thing. Like, all right, so boom. I'm gonna go to this and then I'm gonna go into what I was ready to say about the podcast. I mean, why I even thought about it, right? I was watching the podcast, so I was gonna start a podcast interviewing convicted felons that own businesses.
Mm,
That was gonna be my podcast, right? I was gonna
Yeah.
start it, and this is shit right here, and I'm gonna get somebody. Man, listen, this was in the business plan. Once I made X amount of dollars, proposal, whatever how the fuck you wanna call it, when you try to deal with certain people, but I said fuck them all. You feel me? Like we gonna put a cut to the top. I'm doing that shit on my back. I'm dead serious out the mud. So it was we wanted to donate $25,000 to one city. Oh shit, I'm on my phone. I was ready to show you this shit. I'm fucking bugging. $25,000 to one city in every state, and I wanted to get an app for the youngins, right? That want to do whatever they doing, whatever you selling, as long as whatever you do. If you want to put your music on there, if you want from the ages of, and I don't. Let me take that back. No music. You feel me?
Yeah, and
No
not
music.
whatever you sell it.
No. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Not whatever you selling,
Hey,
cuz.
not whatever you selling. You feel me? Legit. You feel me? Whatever you things that you selling everybody. And then I'm gonna tell you why. The same shit you selling on the gram. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because a nigga like me, somebody like me, I'm gonna go on there and I'm gonna say shit. I'm gonna support one young motherfucker a week. You feel what I'm saying? Just on this app. Because there's gonna be people that are gonna get this app just to support you.
Yeah, I
Just
like
to
that.
say, because you know what I mean? Damn, like these young people out here, they really doing something. So I'm gonna support you. You feel what I'm saying? It's the target. You feel that's all making a business about when it comes to that type shit is the target of market. You feel what I'm saying? So for the youngins, I want to do right now, and this is what we doing behind. You feel me? This is on the backdrop right
It's
now.
always
Like,
interesting because you always have 3 or 4 ideas going at once.
dog, and
You've
that's what I'm
always been
saying.
like
But I
that.
had to,
Yeah.
and look, and that's why I fucking just said y'all take the podcast because I can't do that right now because I don't want to. You feel me? That's been that I feel like that's held me
Overwhelm
back at
yourself.
times.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You feel me? I've been through that shit already. Like, bro, everything that people be doing, you already know how to do that shit. When motherfucking hair, I done sold hair, I done sold t-shirts, I done sold everything. You feel me? And so,
You were selling hair.
you
I
know what I mean?
forgot
I've
about
been on,
that.
bro, I done got the paper
I
off all
forgot
this
about
shit,
that
bro, like
shit.
in the cut. You feel me? Like real shit. Like no bullshit. It's somebody right now I see me doing shit like with a little merch. It was this girl I was fucking at a point in time, right? The same time I'm in the, you feel me? You feel me? Running around.
Yeah.
I might give a motherfucker something, right? And give her some paper.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say a number, right? Let's just say if he had something, you feel me, and it was a nickel, you feel me? And I gave her just a nickel, right? She was making more paper off that nickel than he was making, and faster.
Yeah,
And
the
she was
hair
probably
trap was
tripling.
crazy.
No,
Hair
not
trap
even
was crazy.
with the hair shit. Nah, yeah, the hair joint was like double. But I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you. I don't even want to say this. I don't even want to say what the fuck it was. Yo, real shit, bro. But like, real shit. Like, I'm gonna just say it was merch, and that shit was cheap. She was getting that shit like $2-3, selling that shit for like a dub. You feel me? $15. You feel me? But it was only like $2-3 and shit like that, $5 and shit. You know what I mean? She was running with that shit. Car full. I'm like, what the fuck? You got all this shit? 2 days, 3 days, that shit gone. She post that shit, fucking phone cases and all types of shit, bro. Like all types of shit, bro. Like that shit. Yeah, bro. Like, and that's when I seen that shit. I'm like, you know what I mean? And I always pay, you know, I pay attention to shit. You know what I mean? I always pay attention. So boom, this is the thing with for the young boys, right? I want a brick and mortar building in one city, worldwide. I want a brick and mortar building, right? And like, you feel me? Like, you know, I'm gonna be in sweatsuits and all that shit till all this shit done. I ain't get no design. I ain't no nothing. You already know what's up, bro. I'm dead as fuck serious, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm really on. You feel me? You know, I would not be on this fucking camera if I'm not serious. You feel me? Like, I don't do this. You feel me? I'm dead serious. You feel me? I want a brick and mortar building where the youngins, the youth, could come get their shit done. You feel me? Like how they do this. So say they want to do t-shirts or hoodies or something or hats.
That's another dope idea.
You feel what I'm saying? Look, bro, I want them to come be free.
Yeah, and that's what it gotta be to lure them in.
Bro, free.
Yeah,
you don't gotta give me nothing. Listen, this is the only thing. Right? This is what this is now. And that's a goal, you feel me? But this is right now.
Mm-hmm.
We got the heat press, right? We got the machine, we got the printer, right? Now I'm not gonna say now far as everybody come yet. You feel me? I got a couple motherfuckers that we doing this shit with that. You feel me? Just, you know what I mean? Like, we got a couple people that because we still even learning how to do this shit, because I had to really like yo, it's like he said, I'll be having a lot of ideas. So it's a couple like, yo, all right, this one gotta be put in play and this one gotta be put in play. Like, so we need to see what's up with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know. So with the heat press for the shirts, right? And I'm still even playing with the ages. You feel me? Because right now the young niggas I got doing this like 11, you feel me? 11, 13, 16, and 21. 11, 13, 16, and 21 right now. That's the ages of the people right now that's doing it. You know what I mean? That we're gonna do the first little trial with to see how this shit go. But this is the only thing, right? I'm gonna do your first 100 shirts. I'm gonna always press it for free. You will never get charged for any of your shit to get done. You feel what I'm saying? Ever. I'm gonna always do it for free. After your first 100, you gotta bring your own printer paper. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta pay for your own printer paper. And the only reason why I'm doing that is just to show you the business aspect of it. It's gonna be
get some hustle, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's part of running a business. You see what I'm saying? You have to have, you know, overhead or, you know what I mean? Things like that. But I'm trying to tell these niggas, like, I'm sorry, I need to stop saying this. But, you know, I'm trying to tell motherfuckers, like, you can sell 10 items, right? a day where you profiting 15 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the goal that I'm trying to really put in these niggas' heads, right? 10 items a day where you profiting 15 hours. That's $4,500 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Being 18, you cannot tell me that, mind you, these 18-year-olds got followings bigger than us.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
They've been,
So
yeah.
for them to sell 10 shirts a day is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? For them to sell 10 shirts a day is nothing at all. And then once people start gravitating to it, they say, you know how it is out here, motherfuckers gonna ride that wave.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They gonna ride that wave. You feel me? 10 shirts. That's the only thing I'm asking you to do. And I'm doing your shit for free. Your first 100.
Mm-hmm.
You figure, and the reason why I say 10 shirts in 30 days, that's 90 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? At 10 a day and 30, you feel me? That's 90 shirts. There's only 10 left over. You might get them to your mom, your cousin, you feel me? Y'all gonna have this shirt you got on, you know what I mean? So your 10, you gonna have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta give to get. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gonna have to give them drinks out, you know what I mean? Them 10, you got 90 left.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Only thing I gotta do. So now I make this money. You feel me? I got $4,500 profit. Only thing I gotta do is buy my printer paper.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but that's
No,
just
it's a,
all these
it's a good concept.
like, you know what I mean? Yeah, but also but like, so the thing is, it's all how, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's all
Yeah.
free. But I want, like, why I said all over the world, why I want this shit, bro, is because once again, we're going back to this app. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And once y'all come get y'all shit pressed, you feel me? Y'all gonna put y'all shit on this app. And I ain't charging you to put it on the app. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't charging, yeah, bro. Like, I'm not selling hope, bro. I'm really trying to bring some shit together, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And I see how it could be done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, in just little ways. And then niggas take that and run with it. You feel what I'm saying? Now you doing that, and like, you know, just being around that energy, it's gonna have you. I promise you, if you fuck with it, you gonna be on your shit.
Yeah,
Sure.
100%.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be on your shit. Like, you feel me? Especially at that age, but we still playing with the ages even, cause like we trying to see like what's too old, what's too young. Cause I honestly, my first job at first I said 14 to 18. You feel me? I said high school, but then I said, like, you know what I mean? I really think like 16 to 20, cause 18 you ain't grown, motherfucker. Like you 18,
Yeah.
you know, 18 you ain't grown. You feel me?
Yeah, that
So
was the
then I
concept
said
back in the
16.
day.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I said 16 to 20. You know what I mean? I said 16 to 20. You know what I mean? And I might say like depending on, it's still that, and that's why I said that I ain't put into, because that's still, you know what I mean? It's still
Yeah.
a little, that's still a thought, but even with the fact of just, you know what I mean? We ain't charging nobody for nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
So
And
G,
like, even if
real
people
quick. So
want to donate to that shit, we ain't asking for no money. We just saying them donate the printer paper. You feel me?
yeah.
The vinyl printer
So
paper.
real quick, the initial inspiration for the initial app. Tell us that, because I know Flock wants to jump into some interesting statistics and some other stuff.
Nah, I told you. So boom, I wanted to do the podcast about the convicted felons, right? And I was going to do the joint about the convicted felons because you, like I said, there's no platform for convicted felons. And I'm like, damn. So then I'm like, but I wanted to do the podcast and put that on the tablets in the jail. You feel me? My plan was I didn't even want to. I don't care about social media. I don't care about motherfuckers unless I'm really like helping a motherfucker. And I feel like even if I'm locked up and I'm watching this shit, like damn, like this nigga was locked. They just did a dime just like me. Now this motherfucker got 7 trucks. You feel what I'm saying? That was my first initial thought. But now I'm like, nah, let me just go ahead and make a platform so that they can come home and do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and they can do it on their own. You feel me? And obviously it's being done because there's other convicted felons that's trying to provide you with jobs. You feel what I'm saying? So obviously, you know what I mean, it's being done. So that's where it led to. And then it was just like, you know, the app, and you know what I mean? Like, so basically, and on the app, it's pretty much everything the app consists of, the things I was going, you know, talk to the people about on the podcast. And, you know what I mean? I'll be writing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, and anybody with any type of book, like, yeah, bro, any, like, even people with books, like, I'm trying to, like, bro, I really, you feel me? I be feeling like, I be talking to motherfuckers, bro. Like, I really be on some shit, bro. Like, I be talking to motherfuckers. So, like, I be trying, like, the people with the books, I'm like, I really want to tell them, like, shit, I can give you some paper right now. You feel me? But it's like, why don't you get a percentage in this motherfucker? You feel what I'm saying? And push this bitch with me. I give you a percentage. You can write it on this shit right now. You feel me? Because I'm really think, like, this shit can do what it's supposed to. Nigga, I'm thinking $25,000 a week. You feel me? Like, that's my goal.
Yeah.
small shit. You feel me? My small joint. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro? I'm dead shit.
Small shit,
So
baby. 25 a
I'm
week.
saying, no,
Fuck
no,
you
no. When
talking
I say
about?
That's realistic though.
I'm not, nah. I'm saying,
Nah, that's
I'm fucking with
realistic
you,
though.
G. I'm fucking with you.
Only
I'm fucking
fans
with you.
did 300 million. Only fans did 300 million in a year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Clubhouse did 100 million from, you feel me, in 2020. You feel what I'm saying? So why the fuck can't this platform
Oh,
for,
no,
you
no.
feel
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
You can. You can
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying. You know what
Well,
I mean?
that's the
Yeah,
American
like,
dream,
real
bro.
shit.
Everybody can get rich. That's why we're the greatest country in the world. Anybody can get rich. Just takes a good
But
idea.
like I said, we ain't on to get rid. Bro, I'm just told you, I'm trying to press these motherfucking shit for free. I'm trying to
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
like I ain't. I'm asking for $1. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm talking 25. If you cannot tell me I can't get 25,000 people out of 24 million to rock with this shit. I know people that fucking pay $1 a month for their cousin. They'll just say shit. $1, man. Take this $12 and just buy this shit for a year.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You just came home. I just touched down out of prison, and I'm really thinking about doing $1 a month and just do a one-time $10 fee for the year on some real shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because numbers make sense. You feel what I'm saying? As long as the numbers make sense, you know what I mean? We better on that shit.
I like your idea of getting it to the family too, because I know I've had family members that have been in prison and putting money in their commissary, and if I saw something that was going to be helpful for them, like long term, that I could give money to more than just like food. Like I know you're gonna get Cheetos or whatever, but if I could give you money to help you get something big, that might be another incentive, like to, if there could be some streamline there.
Yeah.
But Flock, what was the little stat you sent over earlier in the week?
It was about PTSD and trauma and how like people that are incarcerated are,
I read that. I read it.
yeah, much more likely to be have experienced trauma before even entering being in prison or in jail. And so that, to me, that therapy piece that you're talking about would be huge, because that's the main reason for the recidivism, right? Like you've got this stuff going on inside that you've got to deal with, and maybe it comes out sideways one time and all of a sudden you're in trouble, or you're trying to make the ends meet and you have to do what you have to do. So I think offering new skills is great.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. And like even with like you said, with the offering the therapy and stuff like that, that stuff you gotta work that out with the prison, because it's different state, private, federal, it's different programs, all that type of stuff. So it's different. Like you gotta work out. But like even if you couldn't even get the therapy, bro, just looking at just having this app and like that, just having that app will give you hope alone without the therapy. You feel me? That app is therapy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm in there, I'm writing out business plans. I'm in there, I'm doing what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Mailing stuff off and having people get in contact with people to get together right what I'm trying to get right. You know what I mean? So like that's
so when it says 30 to 60% of men have PTSD in jail, first of all, that's fucking broad. 30 to 60.
Yeah, that's broad. And
that's broad as a motherfucker, dog.
It's more than 60. As soon as they hit the gate, it's 80. 85.
So is that beforehand?
Beforehand, yeah.
Oh, so that's before they even got there. That's not caused by jail.
Right.
But even if it's just 30, in comparison to 3 to 6 in regular, is fucking nuts.
Right. Yeah, it's way more, and it shows like the type of experiences that you've most likely had beforehand probably correlate with what happened that got you there in the first place.
Well, do you think that's why like jails are so disproportioned or disproportioned?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. I mean, the majority black in comparison to population statistics. And then if you go back to that, it's like, well, that's probably because how society's built up in poorer culture. So you've experienced so much trauma that, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's even interesting, like where we put prisons and jails. You put that far away so nobody thinks about the people that are there. Right. Yeah. And so you got to think about what that does to the mental state. Why nobody's thinking about me. People can't see me. I can't see the world that I'm in. I'm going to transfer you halfway across the country. Right. All those things are traumatic, just to be shifted like that. Just the way that we treat people.
Right. You find out they get paid for you every day. I'm like, God damn.
And that's yeah. So I wonder if
the fuck.
Yeah, I wonder if that's kind of fucked up.
You don't get paid off me sitting there. The fuck. I'm not even doing nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
the for-profit prison system's fucking nuts.
It is.
Yeah, man.
It incentivizes us to arrest people. And then
Say it one more time.
I say it really incentivizes us to arrest and convict people. The for-profit
Right.
prison system, which is kind of nuts. And then, yeah, I guess they kind of build the jails the little bit of ways are usually in bumblefuck, so people hopefully forget about you, out of sight, out of mind.
And then you feel me, and then you think of, and then they say, I was watching Jon, you know, I was forgetting the boy while I was talking about how, like, you know, they giving you tickets on your way there and shit because you all out. You know what I mean? The sheriffs know on the weekend that people, it's a lot more visits, so they sitting there waiting for people. They know people gonna be speeding closer to the jail, trying to hurry up and make it to their visits, shit like that. And then next thing you know, a couple years later, they build the shit up around the prison. You feel what I'm saying? Because the money is bringing money in. And a lot of times that shit was on old plantations and shit.
And it's almost like, I mean, it's not even almost like, it's the jails are incentivized to keep you there once you get there too, which is scary to think
even
about.
On the technology, bro, there ain't nothing on it. I be asking my homies and shit, I be like, yo, what's on them Johns? Like, cause I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If you got the tablet in there right now, that's like, you feel me? You on your shit. Like right now, you got a tablet, and you telling, calling motherfuckers all day, like tablets is the bit right now. Like that's niggas bit right now. Like the tablets and working out. You know, that's niggas bit right now.
When the JPay era came, it was a little different.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But and like even like it's a financial literacy game on there. You know what I mean? I did hear it's a financial literacy game on there, but it ain't as in depth as what you know what I mean, we gonna be going over and things like that. But that's the only thing that I seen on there that could like, all right, if you do this that you could learn some things. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, it ain't nothing on that motherfucker that's really gonna help. You know what I mean? Not out this motherfucker anyway. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, Cali, we coming for you too, because Cali prison system nigga everything first.
So a wild feeling to be in jail and then know that not only do they profit me being here, but they're going to profit more from how long I stay. So not only do I have to stay on my complete A game to get out on time and best behavior, but I've also got to feel like I'm guarding myself and keeping kind of like a certain stigma or reputation around me to where I'm not pussy either. Like that's a wild balance you have to maintain.
Yeah, I mean, but you know that shit. That's anywhere. Shit.
That's not anywhere, bro. That's not anywhere there, bro.
Here's what I want to point out about what I just saw between you. Like Dylan's pointing out something he thought was crazy. G, you're like, that seems normal. In my head.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on 1 second. My bad.
Right in the middle of a point. Fuck your point, pussy.
All right.
Good.
Nah, you know that you said you can edit it.
Yeah, but we're fine with you,
bro. I don't mean no disrespect.
No, you're good. I don't take it personal.
My fault, brother. My fault. Nah, what you say though, bro? My bad.
So I was gonna say that when we talk about things that are traumatic, like we usually have a pretty narrow definition. And one thing that usually happens for people that have experienced things that are traumatic is those things start to feel normal, right? And so it's like that thing feels normal to me, so it's not really a big deal, and so it sticks around, and it all the things that we go through change the way that we respond to situations. So if I'm sitting here saying, okay, well that pain that I feel by being treated that way is normal, then it just kind of stays there. Right. When Dylan's sitting there saying that's not a typical way to feel.
I'm saying it's a wild balance from.
It's the same way if you're on the street or whatever the case may be. So it's like, you feel me? It's just in there now. You feel me? Like you don't want nobody to think you pussy on the street. You don't want no. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it. You feel me?
Yeah, but majority of Americans.
It's the street. That's just the street in there. You feel me? Like,
but the majority of Americans don't experience that life outside of jail either, though, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, the majority of the ones that go to prison do.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? The ones that go, majority of the ones that go there, you there because you more likely you was living something close to that.
And that kind of goes back to the initial stat of the majority of prisoners have PTSD because they've already been walking around on fucking eggshells their whole life, trying to balance.
I was just talking to somebody. I was just talking to these people, right? Like it's like because there's a couple of psychiatrists that's really interested in being, you know, on the app and talking to the prisoners and things like that, and therapists and things. But I was talking to him and I was like, the one lady she said she ain't know nobody that had died. You feel what I'm saying? Like got killed, like was murdered, like like somebody
Yeah.
close to her, like she never, you feel me? Somebody got murdered, and like that's normal to us though. Like you feel me? A bunch of people around, like that's normal. I know I could really tell you numerous people that have been killed every year since 2005.
Yep.
I say 2005. Since 2005, I can tell you numerous people have been killed. You feel me? And in that time, it's been at least I'll say 8 people that was close, like really close, like that really hurt me, touched me. 8 to 12. You feel me? Because I don't like 8 to 12 people that really, you feel what I'm saying? Like some people, but like you said, they get normal, and then some people, so they just be like, damn. You feel what I'm saying? Like all of them don't hit the same. You know what I mean? You know how that shit is. But, like,
that was another thing. Yeah, that was another thing I didn't realize until I went to school further away was that wasn't normal either. Most people don't have friends that are killed. Yeah, like most people don't have friends that now the overdose shit is getting normalized because it's hitting every aspect. But most people don't actually know people that have been murdered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, and it, like, all right, so look, it just going on and how we talking about like the mental aspect. This is a question I want to ask you, right? We was talking. I'm not no professional, right? But this is just how I'm looking at it. How people talk about the suicide, right? And the people talking about suicide and people talking about killing themselves and all that type of stuff, right? And I was dead serious, and I'm standing on this. I never in my life thought about killing myself, right?
You've had some takes on this before, but yeah, go ahead.
I've told you about this.
Yeah, me and you have had these debates before, but yeah, go ahead.
Never in my life, you feel me? But I definitely thought about killing somebody before. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. You feel me? But you see how when people talk about, I said thought. I didn't say I never.
I know, bro. I know.
I'm being dead serious. And this is how. But you see even the difference in the reaction. You feel what I'm saying? Of how it's even looked at. But it's all still a mental thing. It's all still a mental. That's what it comes back to. You feel what I'm saying? It's a thought process. You feel what I'm saying? And just how people get bullied or get teased or go through certain things and they think about killing themselves. Niggas lose homies and niggas is losing people that's close next to them. So they think about, you feel what I'm saying? I gotta get back for that. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit's real. You feel me? So it's like, and people will look at you crazy, and I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm saying it's a mentality. You feel what I'm saying?
You're right. It is.
So how do you look, you know what I mean? Like
you're right. It is super similar to suicide.
Wait, but Flock, is it not common? Doesn't everybody think about killing people though? Like, doesn't that middle America too? Like, you get mad enough to be like, "Man, I'll fucking kill them." Like that. That's regular too, though, right?
Yeah, I think like, I don't know, right? That's
like I think the seriousness of it might be a little different because if you know people that got killed, then you know like the extreme of it. But like, I feel like regular people too, like in suburban America, like
I doubt it.
Like I'll kill him. No,
I doubt it. No, everybody's not thinking like that. No.
I think there's probably different levels.
You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like, that it's not even a comparison to a person that's losing of people. That's who's crazy. You're the crazy one if you think about killing people and you ain't never went through nothing. You ain't never lost nobody and ain't nothing happened to you. You crazy.
I thought that was like natural reaction. Like you get mad enough, like, yeah, I'll fucking kill them.
Man, that's
crazy. Some wild shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What was that attachment theory we talked about?
You feel me? Like that's crazy.
That's nuts.
I mean, I'm not saying I ever wanted to body nobody, dog.
What I'm telling you is that's the crazy one. You feel what I'm saying?
You're right. That's a really good point that we think of homicide different than suicide when both people probably went through some extreme shit to put them in that situation.
It's still traumatic experiences that's bringing you to it.
Right.
At the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, and they really was like, they looked at me like I was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like they looked at me and I'm like, and I said, I'm like, man, I'm gonna ask. You feel me? I didn't know your name, but I just, I said, Dylan, when I'm going to Johnson, I'm gonna ask him, like, because he said he's a therapist, I'm gonna just see, like, what he think about it. You know what I mean? Like, his take on it. Like, that's I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Like, usually people, when they have serious thoughts of wanting to hurt themselves or somebody else, it's because something traumatic has happened, something very impactful. Like, I guess there's different levels, like, when you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off, it's like, well, I can kill you, like, but that's not that serious. That's sort of like the thought of, where you're having a bad week and you might be like, man, this would be easier if I wasn't here. Like, why am I even doing this? There's like kind of levels that I think you could have the two homicide and suicide kind of on different levels where they escalate based off of probably the things that you've been through. And if you've experienced a lot of death from people in your life that have been being killed by certain things, you're probably more likely to want revenge, or because of your grief and your guilt for maybe not have intervened.
You gotta think, even you can even look at it like this, like and like I don't be trying to get a youngins no excuse, but like I really rock with the youngins, and it's like, just say for instance, I'm a young boy, right? I play basketball. My friend get killed, right? I only know one person now. Like this one of my friends, we young, you know what I mean? This one of my friends, even if it's just an associate, right? But he get killed. That's only one person, and I've been hearing about people getting killed as long as I can remember. You feel what I'm saying? But I never really had that. You feel what I'm saying? I never really had that connection where it happened. You feel what I'm saying? Now it happened. His mind can go so many ways, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like your mind can go so many ways. Like, and when you experience that, you don't know. You feel me? You're never gonna know what you're doing to you in that position.
Do you think more people kill other people out of like anger or sadness? And then same for suicide.
I can't answer that question. I don't know.
So I feel like there's different emotions, but I guess you could also kill yourself because you're mad at somebody, I guess.
Anger is not what we would call a primary emotion.
I mean, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like it's different emotions.
Right. So we wouldn't call anger a primary emotion, which means basically that every time there's anger, there's another emotion underneath it. So if you're angry, that's just your way of expressing something else, right? I'm angry because you don't respect me. I'm angry because you wronged me. I'm angry because whatever you fill in the blank with. So it's usually above another emotion. So with that consideration, I would say probably more out of sadness or grief or loss. Because loss usually leads to anger, not the other way around, you know?
Right. Exactly. And that's basically
like sometimes people kill because they feel like that's what they're supposed to do too, though.
Okay. Why would they be supposed
that's like what
to
they're
do that?
expected to. Like, yo, if you kill my friend, then I gotta get you back.
Okay.
I mean, that's you feel me? That it's supposed to come from here. You can't
I
go
feel
off
like
of
that
bro.
come from a sadness point too, as well. Though, if you kill because you killed your friend, if it's really your friend, you're gonna be sad.
Yeah, you could, but like some people might not be killers, but it's like that the expectation of like, yo, if I know you killed my man's, and like I got like, what else I'm gonna do? I can't tell on you, so I gotta kill you. It's the only other option.
There'd be a lot more dead people out here if it was like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It'd be a lot more dead people out here.
That's true.
Because I'm supposed to, that would be like social pressure.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Because of how other people looking at you, and you know what I mean, what they think, or you know what I mean. You gotta get back for it, but you feel me? That's just, you know what I mean, like, you know.
So I wonder how.
Because if it was just about punishment, people would just tell on everybody, because it's like they would just say who shot whoever.
No rats, no rapists. No rats, no rapists. Race doesn't matter, baby.
Yeah.
No rats, no rapists. Race doesn't matter.
Bro, I'm not a snitch guy. I know. I would never. I would never tell myself, but I'm saying.
Let me not say it. And it's crazy. Look, it's so crazy, right? That was part of my shit. No rats, no rapists. Race doesn't matter. I had to take that off my shit because they said, damn, if you say no rats, first of all, you exclude 80% of these felonies because these felons, because most of them are calling rats anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you exclude 80% of the niggas. So you might as well go ahead and let them flourish too, because they do come from the same place. And they, you know what I mean? And you want them to flourish because you don't want them in the streets because they telling on every goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? So they ones you really want to get the goddamn. Give me your money.
I think that's a really interesting conversation, the snitch piece.
Because I'm just thinking, if it was strictly about revenge or grieving, you want somebody to pay, you would just tell on the motherfucker that killed your mans.
No.
If that's what meant revenge.
That's what I'm saying. Social pressure. So you're supposed to kill them now.
Yeah,
like Flock said, that might not mean revenge.
It depends who's saying it. You feel me? It depends who's saying it, I guess you could say. You feel me? Me, I can't do that. You feel what I'm saying? If anything, I gotta just be called whatever because I ain't get no get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, that's what it has to be.
That's my point. I'm not saying that either, bro. Like I would much rather die than be a tattletale, and I don't know if that's fucked up on my mentality from where I'm raised or who I'm around, but I'm saying, like, if it's just the aspect of people kill people because out of revenge, then why wouldn't they tattle unless a lot of it's social pressure?
or they don't feel like that's them telling is enough consequence.
I wonder who made the rules initially.
Y'all see the girl. He said, "I want to admit it." Y'all see the girl who just got second degree murder for going back
Yeah,
and killing
chase
the
their
motherfucker
brother,
who killed
kill
his
her
brother?
down. I
Yeah,
respect
but
shit
she
like that.
chasing him down. Well, I think she went and found him, bro. I don't
Yeah,
think
she
she
tracked.
like killed him.
Nah. Yeah, she
Yeah,
tracked
like
him down. Yeah.
she tracked him down and went and got her get back. You feel me?
Mhm.
She went and got her get back for that. You feel me? Like, and she got
And
second
at this
degree.
point in my life, I've read that two
She
ways.
got what? 3rd degree?
Second degree.
She got second.
I've read that two ways at this point in my life. I go, wow, good for her. Well, her brother was only 16. He got killed. She was 21. She found the killer, went and bodied him. Good for her. That's what's up. And then my second reaction was, damn, now whoever their mom was just lost both kids. They just lost both
Yeah,
their
two
kids.
people in one jail. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I ain't promote no violence. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even saying go get it. That's why I want. That's why I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't gotta come to that shit. Like you ain't gotta be on that. You feel me? I don't even like even speaking that. You feel me? Because I definitely believe that what you speak is powerful. You feel me? And I don't really
So you hear a story like
no
that,
rats,
Flock?
no rapists.
You hear a story like that, Flock? How would you try if she came to you, the sister? How would you try to deviate her from making an action like that or doing something like that?
From going and getting revenge by hurting somebody.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Like if I was to be like, man, somebody killed my brother, this nigga killed my brother, I'm gonna kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm you a therapist. I'm like, and I'm dead. This is how I really feel. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what would you say to me? You feel me? And what? And that's it. And like, you know what I mean? Like, how, what would you say to me? First talk.
Yeah. So I'm a firm believer that in therapy, I am not gonna change your mind. Right. I know that the only person that's going to change your mind is you. Right. So that's going to be my first piece is I'm not going to try and come up with some convincing logic to change how you're feeling because in your head, your logic makes sense. It's not until you start to feel differently about the situation, then until you will want to make a different choice. So
now, you don't think of, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah. So if something changes in the grief that you're experiencing or the anger that you're experiencing for you being wronged and your blood brother being killed, then you might decide to make a different choice. Right. But so my mission would be to kind of work on addressing the grief and the resentments and the guilt maybe that you might be experiencing for not having intervened earlier and see what comes of that. Because I can't tell you what's right and wrong morally. That's not my job as a therapist.
Right.
I'm an eye for an eye kind of guy on shit like that, though.
Do you believe that a person's mind can be changed, though?
If they want it to.
If they want, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
If you pussy.
Nah, come on, bro.
I need funny sound clips for my Instagram, G. Fuck.
Oh, I don't like speaking that type of shit, bro. You know how I be, bro. Like I don't even like speaking that, bro. Like this is really me. You feel me? Like I don't speak certain shit. Like I don't speak that, bro.
No, but see, honestly, I like it because I try to get jokes off and Dill squashes mine, so it's kind of a reverse situation.
Yeah. Nah, this shit hot y'all got going on though.
Nah, fucking that was a good deep dive. You guys want to dive into like some fun shit for a little bit?
Yeah, let's do it.
Travis Scott doesn't have a fucking chance.
Oh man.
Hold on, time out. So what? Yeah, I seen that at the top, right? So when I seen that on the top of the text, I'm like Travis Scott versus Future. Like, were they arguing over this shit or something? Like, what the fuck's going on?
They're supposed
like,
to set up a versus, and they were talking about versus.
No,
I
thought they was arguing over the facts, bro. That you sent me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like Travis Scott versus Future was at the top, and then it was the shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You feel me? I was confused. But I'm like, I figured out. Yeah. Oh, so they doing a versus?
Future's gonna wash them all the way out.
Yeah, I'm not a Travis Scott guy.
I probably know a Travis Scott song, but I don't know a Travis Scott. You feel me? Like,
I'm not gonna say it's a wash
right now. Huh?
I don't think it'll be a wash.
The only Travis Scott
Future would win, but it wouldn't be like a
15 to 5.
You gotta bring over somebody out for Future. You can't. You gotta bring somebody. I ain't gonna say hold.
15 to 5.
Crazy out for Future.
I don't even know like Travis Scott's. I know the shit he did with Drake.
Goosebumps would probably win something.
get goosebumps.
I mean, Travis Scott got
And-
shit with Hove. He got shit with Kanye. He got shit with everybody's favorite artist. So it ain't like he about to just get killed. I feel like
Sicko
Travis
mode.
Scott.
Sicko mode. That's it.
Travis Scott. Yeah.
Y'all crazy. I mean, if that's all y'all know.
Probably something off of Astro Thunder.
Travis Scott is really Astro World, but
Astro
Travis
World.
Scott is literally an arena artist. It ain't like he's some little peon artist, y'all.
Yes.
Like
I figured that just
little
because of the
dude.
fact that they put him up
So,
against Future, I
yeah.
figured he was.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause he
what is
got
he like a
the-
pop star too a little bit?
Yeah,
Sicko
yeah, he's out of
mode.
here.
Goosebumps. Butterfly Effect was big, right?
Yeah.
Antidote was
That's what I'm saying.
big.
Like I gotta hear all them songs. Like I don't be, bro. You know how I be. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. The older I get, I don't even really be listening to music, bro. Like I even believe that the
I
music
don't.
shit
I never got into Travis
yeah,
Scott.
shit too, bro. Like, feel me? I, don't
I was
really
just
listen to
saying,
music,
I don't really listen to music no more.
I still get about
When I'm
4
in
to
it-
6 hours a day of music.
I gotta
When
go
I'm-
out of
when
my
I'm
way
in
to
the
listen to
gym,
music.
when I'm in the gym, I might sometimes, and really the only time I really do is when I'm like doing something. But when I'm running, I ain't listening to music. I gotta. That's my therapy. I tell people all the time, like my man, I'm trying to put some gains on. I'm trying to really get bigger. My man keep telling me stop doing cardio, but like that's my therapy. You feel me? Like
Same.
cardio really my therapy. That shit really,
Years
like,
ago, I found out that was mine too. A couple years ago.
Yeah,
can't-
facts, Jon Jon. You definitely was on his shit.
Yeah.
You definitely.
I found out that's an easy way to clear your mind, running cardio.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's my therapy, bro.
So you don't
feel me?
listen to music when you guys run?
I do.
Nah,
I do.
I don't
I
listen
do.
to no music. None. You hear all these ideas I got? Fuck you think they come?
Because I tried
I'm like, bro, you
podcasts when
gotta
I was
see something.
riding my bike and I couldn't do it. I had to go back to music.
Yeah, I can't do nothing. I gotta be. I don't really even in the car. Like in the car, I'm either on the phone or I ain't listening to nothing. I don't
Does
listen to
you-
music in the car. I haven't listened to the radio probably this year. I probably watched 2 movies. Maybe I don't watch TV. Nah.
Do you think? Nah,
I'll
you
be
was
on the
watching
gram
movies,
now.
bro. We was just talking about the One Night in
I
Miami.
watched the Jon. I watched One Night in Miami. I watched Honest Thief.
Are white people only comfortable with progression when it comes with an anti-violence message?
I mean,
Are white people only comfortable with aggression when it
progression.
comes with the anti-violence message? Are white people only comes with progression when it comes with an anti-violence
in terms
message?
of race,
Like that's why people take so much to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
I don't think Martin
I
Luther
don't
King
think
was
that.
as peaceful as we make him seem, in a good way. Like I'm not saying I'm mad about it. He's not this whole like.
He wasn't. Yeah, exactly. You know what's so crazy?
Yeah, people highlight the fuck out of that,
Well,
don't
you're
they?
right. Keep going though. He wasn't. You feel me? He wasn't
Yeah.
as peaceful as he wasn't. You feel me? He just was putting out peace to. He's the same thing. I ain't gonna say the same. I ain't no Martin Luther King, but you feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta still put it out. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what you. I ain't trying to say he was trying to paint a picture, but like he was trying to really bring people together, and that was his way to bring it. You feel what I'm saying? Shape it. But at the end of the day, he wasn't gonna let you do anything to him. He wasn't just going for anything. You feel what I'm saying? He still was standing his ground. You know what I'm saying? He still stood for something. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
I think like
It wasn't just all peace.
I love every MLK Day when all the white people and the celebrities post like Martin Luther King and his love quotes, and then the rest of the year it's like, where is any of that? The whole rest of the year, I feel like it's very.
The world's horrible,
And
bro.
that-
The world
and
is
that's
bad.
exactly what it
It's the
is.
Matrix, bro. Yeah, this the Matrix. You feel me? You
Yeah.
can't get caught.
Don't get caught up in
That's
it.
why you hear me. I don't watch shit. I don't listen to shit. That's why I really be like that, bro. You can't. This shit ain't real. You feel what I'm saying? Like we just here. You feel me? This shit. We just in the shell. Even with the social media, that's why I read back in 20 like 30. Like one thing about me, I'm a reader. I'm a pit. Like that's the type of shit I'll be into. You feel me? Like I've read an article just talking about like social media and what it does like to people like 18 to 23. I want to say at the time it was saying that it brings greed, jealousy, and envy. You know what I mean, to your peers, and like people compare. You say it all the time. People compare themselves and people gauge their lives and judge their lives because they might not be doing what this person is doing. You know how it is, what's going on. You know what I mean? But a portrait is what a person wants you to portray anyway. You feel me? Motherfuckers is showing you what they want you to see. This shit is a shit's a facade. You feel what I'm saying? They just showing you how they want it. We could do this video 10 times. You feel what I'm saying? And then we could go back and pick the one that's perfect, where we all said exactly what we feel we wanted to say and put that one out. And they'd be like, damn, they shot up a podcast. You feel what I'm saying? That shit, every time they put that shit on, that shit ain't perfect. You feel what I'm saying? Man, shit.
Kind of like porn, right?
Person, I'll show you a liar. Huh?
I said like porn, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. An illusion. You feel me? It's how they want you to. You feel what I'm saying? It's how they want you to make it seem that shit ain't happening. You feel what I'm saying?
I had a good friend.
No, hold on. I got a question for y'all. Why did
shoot.
porn try to hype up the curved dick for a while?
Pause, dog.
I don't get into that shit.
Yeah.
I told you that's part of that matrix, man. I don't even know about that.
Wrong crowd.
When I just got social media in October. You feel me? I ain't up on that. Word, bro. I just got social media, bro.
Every single one of y'all know y'all seen it.
Flock crazy.
I promise you, I don't know what that.
He's good for one of these every John, bro. Every John, good for one of these.
So wait,
bro.
Y'all never was like low key when you were younger, hoping your shit was gonna turn out curved?
Yeah, all right, yo, you wildin', bro. Just, yo.
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck my friend.
I'm gonna be for real. Like I started watching porn. And that's why it's crazy. I probably really did say that, bro. I started watching porn later, bro. I ain't never really watched. I'm not really.
You ain't have Channel 99 on the illegal box. You remember Channel 99? You remember Channel 99?
Yeah, I had the black
gray box
bro.
with the red numbers.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah,
the gray box with the red numbers. Goddamn right. You feel me? I remember Channel 99.
99 was crazy.
I don't even think at that point. I don't think I was beaten off. I don't think I was.
Oh yeah, no. That was very young. That was like 90s.
That was some experimental shit. What the fuck is
I
this?
used to do, bro. I might have said some shit like this. Like I used to fuck before I go fuck a girl. Like I know everybody did this. And I used to tell people to do this shit. Like, and there's so many niggas that used to be like, "Yo, bro, I did that shit. That shit worked." I used to like before I go fuck the bitch, I beat off. So I used to, that's
used to, bro. I still do that shit. The fuck you talking about?
Gotta build the stamina up.
Yeah, used to, bro.
You need to go.
Oh, man,
you need to go get some macaroon, bro.
Oh, here you go with that shit. Remember I told you about the gas station, John? You told me to get the macaroon.
You better get some macaroon, bro. All that motherfuckers taking all that honey. Hey, the V way, at the V way. Go follow the V way.
Motherfucking heart almost stopped one of them times.
Your nutrients, you feel me? Go get your shit. Word, man, everything. Yeah, macaroon. You feel me? I'm cool in that department, bro. We stand up. I ain't never in my life. You feel me? Took none of that shit. You feel me? I'm still working. I told you, motherfucker. You feel me? To work out and all that. You feel me? I'm good.
The flex.
You know what I mean? I get you right.
This pod took a turn, bro. I gotta.
How about Trump dipping off before Biden comes in, writing him a little letter, and he doesn't even say nothing. Like normally, every president does a little transition, welcomes in there. Trump dipped out super early. He was hot.
Did he not say what? They didn't say what the letter said, though, right?
No, nothing about the letter. But that's.
Yes, I mean, who gives a fuck, bro? Did anybody really want him there? Fuck it.
Let's be real.
I don't think so.
Are y'all really surprised when Trump does and says the things he says, does the things he does and says the things he says? I don't.
No,
y'all can tell me pretty much anything. I ain't gonna say pretty much. You can't make me believe anything, but if y'all say he said it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you feel me? I can see him saying that. You know what I mean? I can see him doing that. You know what I mean? But free, hey, welcome home, Kodak. Did Kodak come home?
Free Kodak.
What was Kodak locked up for?
Gun and you feel me? Yeah.
Because I seen something. I don't know if it's fake. They try to say.
He even had some other shit though with a girl. For real, huh?
Yeah, the rape John.
Yeah, I was about to say he had something with a girl.
And they said she was in high school.
Yeah, she was in high school, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then Trump pardoned him.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's what I seen. I seen it on Twitter.
Don't tell me that, man. I told y'all listen to music.
That's
what
I'm saying. They said y'all celebrating him pardoning Kodak, but not realizing what he was in jail for. And I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I fuck with Kodak.
Put that on Kodak.
Me neither.
I don't want to put that on Kodak.
Me neither.
Same, but
I could, if that's true, I could see Trump doing that just to how it looked. You feel what I'm saying? And then you forgot like Wayne got pardoned. I said, damn, how y'all pardon a motherfucker? Me personally, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's happened before, but like, how you get pardoned before you ever even sit down?
He didn't even go to jail yet.
I think he just pleaded guilty though. Like last week.
So you think he pleaded guilty because he knew he was going to get pardoned?
Yo, so look, let me tell you what bro told me, and this shit's so crazy. So mind you, Wayne been working on getting his master's and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hov finally got him his master's, right? Mm-hmm. Hov, big dog, got him his master's. Wayne sells his master's for $100 million.
Yeah.
To somebody. We don't know who it is, who bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think bought it?
Shut the fuck up. Don't you think Trump
Who you think bought it? I think Trump bought it. I think
About Wayne Masters.
Come on, bro. No, Wayne Masters worth way more than $100 million, bro.
And I think we can all agree with that.
But they
too.
were saying that it's only a portion of his masters. It's not his full master.
Exactly. You gonna give me part of that, and I'm gonna do this. Come on,
Well,
bro.
Trump,
He just
I
had
think,
to get out of jail free card.
Nah, bro. I think it was kind of I think it was kind of a flex, and I'm not even mad at it, honestly. Like, I'm about to get out of office. This is my last day, and I'm gonna free all my friends. And Lil Wayne was one of the only famous people, black people, that came out and supported him. And Kodak too. Kodak supported Trump too. So he was kind of like, yo, you fuck with me, I fuck with y'all. Free y'all. I'm done. I'm out.
I mean,
I can get down with that.
Know that's a great idea, free card, bro.
Yeah,
that was a good idea.
I can get down with that, bro.
You feel me?
Is that a version of snitching on Wayne and Kodak's behalf? Like,
hell no.
I'm gonna go here and support something that maybe I don't believe in.
They paid $1 million to come on. They ain't no snitching. What they tell on? They ain't send no snitching is sending another man to prison for a crime.
I'm just saying, it's kind of a different version of the same
that's
thing.
That's copping a plea, but that's not snitching.
Nah,
it's kind of the same
Kodak
thing. Like,
convicted. Kodak already got his time, bro. Snitching. If Kodak snitched, he would not be in prison. You feel me? That snitching is getting somebody else prison time. That's getting somebody else a prison system. You feel me? That's putting somebody else on. So I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying.
Flocka mad as shit.
You know what that is?
Supported Trump.
I'm just saying, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you violated a big moral belief from something
that is not even close to snitching, Flocka. They just said that they like the president. That's not snitching, bro.
In principle, it's the same thing.
For Trump. I mean, if anything, I wouldn't put that to snitching. I'd say you sold yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
You sold yourself.
You feel me? You ain't stay true. So it falls to the same. It goes. You write about it going to the same thing. Far as you feel me? That core.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's your on standing on your morals and values. I understand what you're saying. He still broke his morals and values. You feel what I'm saying? By backing something that wasn't for you feel me? To better your people. You feel me? So I can understand what you're saying by that, but I can't put no bone on him that he don't fucking rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't say that either. You know what I mean? But I get you. When you know what I mean, when you said it like that, then it's like, all right, yeah, I see it. Now I get where you're coming from. But you know what I mean? I just couldn't look at it that way. You know what I mean? But I got you.
Yeah. No, I follow you. It definitely isn't the same thing, but yeah. It's tough that he did that. It's tough to see Wayne do something like that after being such a big Wayne fan for all those years.
Wayne's stupid. Wayne dumb. Wayne done for that. Wayne would have made so much but he fucked that paper. He fucked that money. He fucked some of that money up. Bro.
Yeah, 50 Cent came out and said that they offered him $1 million to do that endorsement, and he said no, thank you. So if Wayne got $1 million to say I fuck with Trump, more power to him.
Yeah, you feel me? And then Wayne wasn't putting music off for so long. He was still in that contract. He
was fucked up.
He still had him by the nuts. You know what I mean? Like, he fucked that shit.
But I was watching some interview, and I think,
yo, bro, there's no bullshit, yo. Oh shit, bro. Why the fuck? I ain't gonna say no names, none of that shit, bro. I'm at a fucking video joint, bro. And this ain't nobody I fuck with. Niggas start thinking it and shit. Try to push it together.
This is Vlad TV.
Bro, I'm at a fucking video shoot. I see a nigga take some bread out of his pocket, give it to the nigga who doing the video shoot. You feel me? He in the video shit. You feel me? He in the video shoot with the money and shit, bro. He gives the nigga his money back. You feel me? So I'm like, this nigga's not really flossing with this money. And you feel me? This man's money that's in his pocket in his video shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not doing this right now. Like, nobody else sees nothing wrong with this. You feel me? Like, I'm starting to think, like, did I just see something nobody else seen? You feel me? So, mind you, it was at different locations. You feel me? We go to the next location. You feel me? Do the same shit. You feel me? Give him the paper. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit is vicious. You feel me? And that's why I really don't be fucking with shit, because it'd be like, yo, these niggas be putting shit out trying to make shit seem a certain way.
We were kind of talking about that last time, and it's interesting that only rap and hip hop is held to like the authentic shit. Like, it has to be authentic.
I mean, that's our culture, though. You feel me? So that's what you feel me? Like, that's the only
like
thing.
Like a punk rock band, they could take fake money and throw it all around and whatnot. Nobody's gonna bat an eye.
But like, it's the punk rock band not saying, I went out here and risked my life for this paper. You feel me? Not promoting music, saying I went out here and risked my life for this paper. You feel me? And I'm acting like I made this paper off risking my life. And I'm telling you to go. You feel me? I'm in glorified.
So can you?
Because it's different. Like, and another thing with rap, I don't want to get it mixed up. I still listen to all the shit that, you feel me, is going on. But You feel me? It's a different intelligent story and glorifying that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It'd be different. You feel me? So like, I really fuck with rappers more that just tell their story and you feel me? Tell stories and really, you feel me? You know, like wordplay, right? Instead of motherfuckers that you know how that shit be, bro.
So can you support a rapper when you know it's not real?
No.
After you know,
like,
no.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it because we don't really know who's really real.
Exactly.
Really know.
That's what I'm gonna say. After
Like
you
it's
know.
just like
the core. But like you get you get that feeling. You could see it too. You feel me? You hear it in the mother. I can hear it in the motherfucker voice. You feel what I'm saying? On some real shit. Like when it comes to people, like something I'm like, oh yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
like the one rapper came out like a year or two ago, Little Tecca, and he had the one song, I forget what the fuck it was called, but it was a hit. And he basically did an interview and he was like, yeah, I don't got guns, I don't got money, I don't got none of that shit. It sounds good. And the kids didn't really give a fuck. They kept listening and shit. His streams are still good.
I mean, you feel me? You know, we entertain clout chasing. You feel me? Ride the wave. You feel me?
Yeah, it's different.
You know what I mean? He did it. He ran his shit up to get popping. And now it's like, motherfuckers is, you know what I mean? You got these people still fuck with Tekashi. You feel me? He told in front of the world. You feel me? There's people that still fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like, real shit.
Yeah.
Because he built that up and he made people like him. And
I never fucked with him like that.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Nah, that was Dill's favorite rapper at one point.
I didn't know you really liked him like that.
Yeah, he made some bangers, dog.
That was his man's. Mind you, whole time I'm like, yo,
bangers.
you believe in him? Dill like, he about all that shit. He said all that shit real.
Because he was going around to all the different joints. I'm like, well, either he's legit or his folks is legit.
I don't know how in tune you was, G.
At what point?
That's what I used to say.
Legit.
At what point did you realize that it wasn't real? Or
when he got booked and it was like coming out that he started telling, I was like,
you don't think it was before that?
Hey, I told this girl, I said, you can't even call it that no more. You gotta call it fair exchange, no robbery. You know, from now on, you can't say when you fucking with a girl, you can't say we gonna 6'9". Because that nigga's a rat.
We got to change the whole
Fair exchange, no robbery.
Change the whole name. Let's get the fair exchange popping. That's the name of the pod.
We gotta call it fair exchange.
Look, man, then y'all gonna interview the convicted felons, and we gonna run with that shit, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Nah, I love that idea. I ain't gonna hold you. I love that idea.
That shit hurt my heart.
I feel like it was obvious that 6ix9ine wasn't about it once we learned that there was those pictures of him in school where he had the long hair.
Yeah, bro, you could tell he was a goofy. I never believed anything
6ix9ine said. At all.
I believed it all. Bad judgment on my part. Because I just figured, like, look at this little Mexican fella with all these tats. He's running around all these different hoods. He talking that shit. Motherfuckers really getting shot at. They doing all this. So I'm like, he must just got no fear in his heart.
Oh, man. When the last time he even dropped his home? He gonna be done soon. He know it too.
He's done. I think he's over. I think his album dropped, was it last year? Like early last year, middle last year. And
how y'all feel about Lil Papa?
Lil who?
Lil Pop, or ain't that his name? Lil
Pop Hunter. Pop Hunter. How do you feel about that?
Who's that?
Yeah, he was.
It's the Corvette boy.
Didn't he know? He knew what that boy was going there for, right?
The Corvette boy.
He went with the boy. Like he knew what happened. He knew what was up.
Nah, I think his mans that got killed, he was with him and his mom and his mans, and I think the boy walked up and
go somewhere. Like I think they went somewhere. Like I think it was a situation.
I don't know, bro. I read the paperwork and it basically said that he told the cops that the boy walked up and was like, "Yo, where's so and so? Where's so and so?" And then found him and then popped him and killed him.
Yeah,
and then
say, I don't know. You know that.
Yeah. And then his mom.
I've been in a situation before 18 when my mom's standing there and they got the paperwork.
Yeah, him and his mom went and did that shit. So do we punish that kid for telling at 14? Because I feel like yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had a situation like you feel me, and I know his mom, and that's why he's saying that stuff about his mom, and he did serious because you know when you're under 18, your parent gotta still be present, bro. I really had that happen. You feel me? Where some shit happened. I was under 18 and they came with that line. I swear, I promise, you know my mom will tell you.
Yeah,
I came, the motherfuckers came and they came with that motherfucker lineup. I looked at the motherfucker. Mind you, this is no bullshit. First of all, the cops called my phone. I'm young, not even this shit's crazy. They called my phone, right? I'm like, how the fuck did cops get my number? This is how I know somebody was telling shit. I'm like, how the fuck somebody get cops get my number, right? They come, they talk to me and shit. So I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, you feel me? You already, I don't know. You know what I mean? I would say, whatever. I don't know. They, you feel me? Motherfucker stories, man. I don't know. Man, they come with this motherfucker paper. This is the first time I ever looked at a lineup in my life. I'm like, fuck me up. I'm like, I looked at the paper, looked at the cop, looked at the paper, looked at my mom, looked at the paper, looked at the cop. I said, I don't see him. You feel me? Like, straight like that. Promise to God, I don't see him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So yeah,
Now,
he was not supposed to do that. You
but
feel me?
my
I could have gotten in trouble for that shit. And it was, you feel what I'm saying? All that, you feel me? Shut the fuck up. You feel me?
but my question on this is, if that kid did that at 14 and he's got this hit song, fucking Corvette song and shit, they're all doing TikToks, and he's not really talking about that shit, does it matter?
Now that
Is he not talking
I'm not
about
gonna.
it?
I don't know, bro. Like,
Right,
the
and I
song
don't know if
sounds like
you-
poppy
I don't
and
know
shit
if
to
you-
me. And then
Right.
I saw his other video that had like a couple hundred or like 50 million views, and it was like a old to the bitches shit. So I don't even know if he talks like
Right.
street shit like that.
Now, if he not now, I'm gonna just say this: I would never listen to him. But
Same.
if he was to make that type of music that was just for the women and just, you know what I mean, like just good music, and he's not talking about street shit, I would respect somebody that's not in that lane to listen to him. Like, I wouldn't. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to him, you feel me? You like the song, you feel me? Because it's probably people that's rats. You feel me? It's niggas that you feel me? Because I don't even want to say
Yeah,
but it's people that know listen to it, you feel me? Be rats, you feel me? Like, so, like, and I know motherfucker, I know it's rats. You know, I know niggas fucking rats. You know, rappers and shit, like real rap. So, you know what I mean? Niggas wouldn't be no different than nobody else. But you feel me? It is fucked up. He's 14. You feel me? Like that.
Is
You know
there
what
a
I mean?
level of snitching that's forgivable?
No, not to me. You guys.
Wait. So, all right. So, serious question, not being facetious. So, if somebody hurts my wife and I know who it is and I tell on them, is that snitching?
You?
Yeah.
You good? Go ahead.
Because I'm not in the scene, right? Is that the line?
Baby.
Because I'm not in the scene where that's my code to follow.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think it's really only if you're getting yourself out of trouble by doing it.
And like I don't even want, like, you feel me? And that's what, like, you talking about your wife, like, you feel me? Your wife, you don't even gotta tell, you feel me? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, or you said if somebody kill your wife?
I said hurt, but it could be whatever.
Yeah, hurt, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if somebody kill her, then obviously she can't tell, but like, you feel me? Like, so I would, you cool, you feel me? Like, but like, even like somebody that's gotta, you feel me, still stand to that other, you know what I mean? That other
The code, the morals,
you feel me?
rules.
Like, yeah, if it was me and you feel me, it was my wife and somebody did, I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna go out here and hunt the motherfucker down, but I wouldn't tell the police either. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fucked up how people think, and I'm with you too. But like,
there's got to be is there a line there, or is it a gray blend in between the two?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, now with your wife, I don't like if it's your wife, you feel me? And she might even. That's what I'm saying. Like, she probably if now they kill my wife, I'm gonna kill them. You know, but like, if they harm my wife and she, you know, she probably, or not out there, now there's cameras everywhere. They gonna ask you on camera. You gonna tell on your goddamn self. More likely, because if my wife, you better be in the fucking place where it's public. You know what I'm saying? If it's my wife, you know what I mean? Y'all shouldn't be nowhere where there ain't no cameras at. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing with him anyway? Now I can start the question. What the fuck are you with him? You feel what I'm saying?
Blame your wife for getting killed.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, why was you even with this motherfucker? Like, you feel what I'm saying? So now
do you think?
Public place, I mean,
At what point is it okay to call the police? I've got my answer in my head, but like,
tell your answer.
It gotta be involved with your kid, car accident. Car accident
off the rip. You got to
insurance purposes.
Yeah, you got to do it for the insurance. Like, maybe if my kid was missing, like I had to do like a helicopter search.
Or shit, I ain't even, God forbid. I mean, I'm just saying my child, period. But
yeah, something like that.
Dill, you said twice, like, it's fucked up how people think. What are you talking about there?
What do you mean?
Like, you've said, when we've talked about the snitch thing a couple of times, you made a comment about how there's something, you have a different thought about how.
Because I know better in my head, but I still apply to like certain rules growing up.
You know better in your head, but you still apply. You had to apply to different rules growing up.
Well, like that, there's certain like street code and shit that's counterproductive to everybody as a society.
Okay.
But you still play by it.
So are you trying to figure out like when you transition out of that into
Nah, it's no figuring out, bro. You still play by the rules. Sometimes you just do shit you know is wrong because it's more of like a moral standpoint. Like if somebody robs me, I'm not gonna call the cops. I know I could. I'm not gonna do it. Even I'd rather figure out how to handle it on my own situation.
When you
Yeah,
say
we
that you
figure it
do
out. Like
shit,
I've got my own resources and shit.
when you say you do shit that you know is wrong because you have to stand by your morals, what are the morals that say it's wrong?
It's bro, like everyone's got their own moral and ethical compass. You feel me? And logically, you can say maybe this isn't the smart move or the safest move. But if it's gonna make me feel secure and comfortable, and how I feel, like end of the day, I got to sleep knowing I'm comfortable with myself. So if that's gonna jeopardize how I feel about myself, like damn, yeah, like I'm wilding out here or whatnot, then I'm just not gonna do it, bro. Because you feel like it's just some shit you got to follow.
So you're saying like you may know it's wrong societally,
Yeah,
but
logically thinking,
individually,
there's a bro. If I go out tomorrow and somebody fucking carjacks me and pistol whips me or whatnot, motherfucker, I'm not a trapper. I'm not like super in this shit. I could easily call the cops and report that shit and tell, but I'm not going to. You feel me? Because it's just that's not something I can live with myself. You feel me? Logically, it's probably the smart thing to do. Why jeopardize yourself and put you more into danger or
Staying true to
jeopardizing your
yourself, man.
relationships?
Staying true to big my shit up. You feel me? Stay true and be you. Apparel on the way. You
Yeah,
feel me?
bro.
That's
I
for
mean,
the from the top to the top. Apparel on the way.
at
Too,
end of the day, you got to be able to live with yourself, dog. And it
that
might
makes
not
sense.
always be the smart decision or what's the norm in society overall, but it's the norm in the society I
Staying
grew up
true
in.
to yourself, bro. Your core. You feel me? That's that core. You feel me? And that's what I be saying. I honestly believe that when that core is right, you feel me? You know the core. That's the strong part. Everything come from the core. You feel me? And when that shit right, you feel me? Can't nothing like you feel me? It's nothing that can take you off of track your traction and getting where you gotta go. You feel me? Like as long as you stay true to, you know what I mean? And
You
that's where
gotta
anything. Now,
gotta like
what you say?
yourself. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
like
gotta stay
yourself
true.
and what you
I
do.
mean, you be on told, be fucking miserable walking around.
Yeah,
What's wrong with him? Why you
I'm not
look
about
like
to
that?
be
All right,
embarrassed about
hold
some
on.
shit I did.
You feel me?
So
Like,
okay, so here's my question then. So, and I know I'm playing devil's advocate here, and I'm not trying to too hard because I follow what you guys are saying, but just for the sake of conversation, like if you were to hurt somebody, it and that follows with your morals of what you should do in that scenario. So you've got that piece. All right, that checks off.
Mm-hmm.
What does it do for you, like internally, emotionally, mentally, to have hurt somebody? Do those things like both go in line, or is
And
one
that's
balance out?
justified.
Okay.
yeah,
If
that's
you hurt
the,
me,
you know
you
what I mean?
asking for it. It's a cause and effect to
Uh-huh.
everything.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Because you did
Mhm.
this. That's how you feel. You know what
That's
I'm
not
saying?
even the
Like you
aspect I
have,
ever worried about. Like if you do something to me and I do something to you, I'm like I can sleep with that. That ain't shit. You know, is a fun hypothetical I've always played in my mind, like throughout life, is like the one part where like that would suck, that would be like the ultimate mind fuck because you couldn't do anything about it. You just had to be salty. If I got pulled over with my friends and they had something in the car and they didn't own up to it and I got booked, I would be so fucking sick that I had to like live by the law and not tell and just hold that
but see,
case.
that's when you gotta go off a character and that core again of the people you're around because
Yeah, bro, but
like
I'm saying
I
like
wouldn't
even if
be
you
with
trust
nobody
all
that's
your
not gonna
friends,
take that. You gotta take that.
100%.
You feel me?
Yeah,
You gotta take
100%.
that. You feel
So
me?
it's
Like I
like,
shouldn't
yeah,
even have to tell on you. You feel me? You gotta take that.
a
You feel
hundred
me?
percent, G, and that's the conundrum about it. It's like, yeah, like I'm assuming if
That's
you're in my
all
car
part
doing
of
anything kind
staying.
of illegal,
Look at
that we already had this conversation and you're completely there. But if we get to that point and you fold up and don't, and it's like, damn, yo, I can't tattle. I just gotta take that shit. Now I'm doing 5 years and shit. I'm like, yo, this sucks. That's always been one of my
yeah,
worst nightmares, dog.
but shit, you shouldn't have that nightmare. No, I mean shit,
Shit,
motherfucker.
motherfuckers don't ride my car like that no more, bro. So we good. But that
That's
back in
what
the
I'm
day, I
saying. But
always
I'm
used to
saying,
wonder
like,
that
I
shit.
mean, but I'm saying, I might have had a joint on
Nobody
there
can
and
ride
shit.
passenger.
You think I would have took that motherfucker? You know, I mean, God forbid if it ever would have came down. You know, I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
yeah.
let you go to jail.
Bro,
You feel me?
100%. I'm always confident in anybody that I have in my wheel, but I'm a very worst case scenario kind of guy. So that shit was always like, damn, that would be salty.
Yeah, that would be horrible. You feel me?
Because there's no win
But,
on that.
but
Because it's
then
not
that's when
like
it comes
even
down
if
to the
they
point.
don't, you
You know what I
can't
mean? If you
tell.
touched it, you know what I mean? Then that's when it comes down to the case. You feel what I'm saying? My DNA ain't even on that
Yeah, you
motherfucker.
just gotta
You
fight it
feel what I'm
out.
saying? It's
Well,
all types of shit. You know what I mean?
what is being worst case scenario a product of?
What do you mean?
you said that you will find yourself thinking worst case scenario first. What is that a product of?
I
What
like
kind
to
of?
be prepared in life, bro.
Okay. And why do you need
So
to
if
be
you
prepared
always
in life?
prepare for the worst case scenario, then it's like you can't really get surprised by shit.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
why do
you
you
go
need?
into every situation like that though?
Yeah, bro. I tell y'all that all the time, bro. Any situation,
Nah,
I'm thinking about the worst that can happen.
What
Everything.
Yeah,
gave
but
you
I
that?
still think that you gotta still think positively
Yeah, I'm thinking
about
positive too.
everything.
I'm
yeah, I
thinking
don't
about
think
the
that's a
best that could
positive
happen
way of
too.
thinking.
You feel me? I'm
Like
thinking the best that could happen too.
yeah, I don't think you should. I don't think you should think of the worst with everything, just because like, why even have that thought? You feel what I'm saying? You even having that thought, you playing with your own mind.
I think
You
you
feel me?
put
I
that
don't
Depending
think you
on
energy
can.
what
in the
we're
world.
talking
I,
about.
I don't
You
really
feel what
think
I'm
you can
saying?
control
Like,
your own thoughts.
Hmm?
I think some people just
I
built
do.
like certain shit.
I
Like
think you
your
can
brain
control
gonna
it.
process certain shit. So like if I'm going
Because
into
once
a
you stop
situation,
doing it, once you stop doing it, it's gonna become a habit. Just like it's a habit to do it, you'll stop and you will stop. You feel what I'm
so
saying? Like
so you go
you'll
into a new
find yourself.
situation or you about to do anything. You're not like, all right, best case scenario, this how this play out. Worst case scenario, this how this play out. That's not how y'all prepare
Thinking for the best every
mentally.
situation.
Yeah, I
Flock,
don't really.
you
Okay,
hear what he
Yeah,
just
because the
said. How do you
worst,
feel about that?
as long as you go for the best, the worst won't happen.
but it could
You
though.
feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's rare. You
Yeah,
feel me?
but it could.
And I like to be optimistic.
I feel that.
You feel me? I like to be optimistic. I mean, that's the fate. That's what leads you. You feel me to where you gotta go, where you trying to go. You feel me? And that's I don't know. That's just the way I am. You feel me? Arab teacher.
But worst case scenario do happen, you be like, damn, yeah, like, well, now I'm prepped. I know what to do and shit.
I
I
mean,
don't
but you
think you
feel me? That's
still
what I'm
would.
saying.
You do.
Even if, no way.
Because there's
You
so
never
many
know what you
worst
in a
case
Yeah,
position
so
to
many
scenarios.
happen.
ways. Yeah, it's no
You
way you
never
got.
know what you feel me? Because what's worst case? You feel me?
Yeah.
It could you feel me like shit. It can always be worse. You feel me? It
It,
can always be worse. Every
the
situation.
if you're preparing for the worst case scenario, there's usually some level of like a lack of trust for your own ability to get through whatever situation you're going to be presented with, because then that's why you need to prepare for it, because you're not sure you can handle it in the moment.
You don't throw a fucking
True.
paragraph of bars at me, dog. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? I
I
don't
mean,
think. I thought everybody prepares for like worst case scenario. Like it's mad options in everything you go into.
you know it, but you don't prepare for it.
Yeah,
Like you don't prepare for the worst case scenario.
Oh,
You
motherfucker, I'll
but that
play
don't
prepare
out.
make
for
you
the
not
best,
do anything if
and
you
you
prepare
just
for the
the
worst case
Nah, you
scenario.
just got
yeah,
you got
like you
power
feel
through
me?
it. You don't play like I play out every scenario in my head. Like if
See, I
I'm on
would
the
go
way to some
crazy
shit, I
doing
play
that.
out like 5 or 6 different scenarios.
I'll go crazy.
Yeah.
See me, I'm gonna make a plan and I'm gonna go. You feel what
Execute.
I'm saying?
I feel that.
Well,
Yeah. You feel me? I'm gonna make a plan and I'm gonna go. I can't do that because then you'll be second guessing yourself, and then with your energy already be low. You feel me? Be low. So now you
Nah, it's
thinking
like,
one
yo, I'm
thing.
gonna
So
go do this, but if this happened, I'm
because
gonna
you
go do this. And if
I
that
think
happened,
like
I'm
that.
gonna go do
Even
that.
thinking like that, me personally, if I think like that, I'm gonna think that it's like whatever it is that I'm going into is not gonna reach its maximum
Yeah,
potential
I wouldn't even do it.
because I'm even thinking like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's even my thought process. It's gonna not allow me to think in a way to flourish. You know what I mean? To the maximum ability. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just
I'm
how
opposite
I
on
would.
that because I feel like if I imagine the worst case scenario too, and everything does go according to plan, like it even feels better.
so
It's
it's
like,
like
wow,
getting ahead of.
I acknowledge how bad that could have been, and this is ideally exactly what I wanted.
Oh,
Wow, it
hell
went
no, I
perfect.
definitely don't. You don't know how bad it could have been because it can always be worse.
Well, it sounds like Dylan's found
Exactly.
a way for him to feel better when stuff goes, and not in a bad way. This seems like something that feels like it works for you. Like if I go in there preparing for the worst and something good happens, then I can feel really good. And so it's your way of like making yourself feel good, like which is
I just
normal.
can't believe that you guys don't like play through different scenarios when you're doing something.
I play through
Now it's
different
not that you don't
scenarios,
play
but
through
I don't
different
play through the
scenarios.
worst.
Yeah,
It's
but you
all
don't
good.
prepare for them. Yeah, you feel me? You don't you prepare you feel me? You definitely think about this or you think about that, you feel me? Or if this happens, then I have to do this because I you know what I mean? Because this didn't go how I wanted it to, so I gotta do this. But I don't say, damn, if you feel me, if this don't go right and this don't go right and this like you feel what I'm saying? I damn sure ain't doing that shit. You feel me? I'm gonna drive myself crazy like that.
Dude,
You feel
everybody's
me?
got like their different ways of processing life and
Yeah,
shit.
I would drive myself crazy. Like even like I just told somebody about like when you got goals and shit, right? And like when you got plans and shit, like you know how people would be like, she was like, I'm gonna write my goals, which is great. You feel me? I would never tell somebody to write their goals. You feel me? I believe you should write it and not just put it in your phone. I think you should write it down. But all your thoughts for real, for real. I really think you should write your thoughts down. But instead of writing like a timetable like on your goals, like just do me personally, I do like, remember like when you was in school and you gotta do essays, and like remember how you used to have to write an essay, you used to do like the web, like the bubble, you feel me? That's how I write out my goals and shit. Like all my everything that I'll be doing, like I'll do like the web, so in the middle I'll write the goal, right? And then off of it I'll write like 8 Johns, you feel me? Because like I said, you want any goal that's, well, I ain't gonna say, and let me not make it.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. You was prioritizing those goals, and then you had backup plans too.
Well, I look at it like, as long as these things, no, see, as long as these things are checked off, my goal is going to be reached. Is how I look at it. You feel what I'm saying? As long as I do these things, you feel me? I'm gonna get to where I'm trying to go. You feel me? But I have to do these things. So what I'll do is I'll make the lines off each of it, and I'll make the task. So say it's a goal, right? Whatever the goal is, just say it's to get my haircut. Whatever. We just gonna use it. You feel me? My goal is to get my haircut. My task is to be, all right, so I gotta go to the gym first, then I gotta watch you feel me, off of the joint. Now, in order for me to go to the gym, I gotta go put gas in. You feel me? I'll have webs line off of that. I gotta go put gas in the car. You feel me? I gotta wash my hair. You feel what I'm saying? I'll just do like it'll be the goal, then a task, and then in order for the task to be completed, what things have to be done. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I break my shit down.
So you guys don't believe in having backup plans then?
I don't think what you said was a backup plan.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, like what's a backup plan? You feel me? Because a backup plan ain't nothing but to me, like, you feel me? If it's a backup plan, it's still it's still a goal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe I'm
like
weird. I don't know.
I mean, that's how you think. You feel me? But to me, a backup plan is still a goal.
Now you guys are fucking hating right now, dog.
Nah, I said I would have drove myself crazy doing that. But if that's how you rock, I ain't judging you for it.
I'm fucking with you guys, so.
Yeah. I think the best way you can tell if something is not a good process to have is if you notice when you're doing it, it makes you feel in a way that you don't want to be feeling. So like if you're trying to think of all these backup plans and you start feeling a little anxious, or like your stomach starts to feel a little type of way,
I just can't believe you guys don't envision the worst case scenario with like,
you never know what the worst.
Nah, bro. Yo, what y'all think about like energy and frequencies and vibrations and shit? Like, are y'all into that? Like,
I'm on the energy wave. I'm big on that.
But do you really be trying like? Because I'm gonna tell you something. That's one thing. Like
affirmations daily, saying the same thing.
You feel me? Like once I really started understanding energy and frequencies and vibrations, bro, I pay attention with everything. You feel me? Like I've been a person that paid attention, but now I really pay attention to like energies and frequencies and vibrations and how like your energy can be, like a person's energy can lower your frequency. You feel me? And the vibration, like, you know what I mean? Like I understand it now. Like, you feel me? And it's crazy how Nip used to talk about that shit so heavy. You feel me? And I would hear it, and I would, you know what I mean? And Nip was on some shit, man. Nip was shit, bro.
Yeah, next level.
I love that, bro. Nip was on some shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love that nigga, bro. That nigga was on some other shit.
Way ahead of his time, business wise.
Yeah, bro. He was on some other shit, dog. I'm telling you, like he the one, and that's why I be big on like I'm really trying to get motherfuckers their own shit. You feel me? Cause like that, he was big on that shit, bro. And like you know, like y'all know, like I've really been on this, like, you feel me? But at the same time, you know, we all got our shit that we do. We go through shit, you know. So and I've been running around, you know what I mean? So like, and I'm far from fucking perfect. You feel me? Shit, I'm still far from perfect. You know what I mean? We're far from perfect. I'm still far from perfect, but I be really trying to like put out good. Like I be really trying to put out good energy. You feel me?
I feel like when you do it, come back,
bro.
Do you believe in karma?
Will always be reciprocated.
I don't know if that's necessarily karma, just energy.
The energy you put out will be reciprocated. You get what you give.
I feel like karma's energy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could say that. You feel me? You could say that because some people, like, I might say something is karma, and you might be like, nah, that ain't karma.
I believe in karma.
I didn't say you didn't believe in karma. I said it might be a situation where I might be like, damn, that's karma for this. You feel what I'm saying? Another person might be like, man, that ain't karma.
No, energy is like one of the only things I'm spiritual about. That's like one of my reincarnation kind of things.
Yeah,
like your energy doesn't disappear at all.
And that's why I say like, I feel what you're saying, energy and vibration. Y'all know about chakras?
No,
a little bit.
Yeah, like.
Yo, yeah, I got put like I be like that's the type of shit I like talking about, like shit like that. I just got put on. I'm not an expert on it, but I just know like they're never all open at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Like so, like one might be closed, one might be open, or like three, like it's 7 of them. You feel me? So like the goal is to have you feel me? When you're at full peace or whatever, like you feel me? You feel me? Where you always want to be, you're moving at your highest frequency. You feel what I'm saying? And you feel me? no energy around, you can lower it. All your chakras will go. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how y'all even feel about? Do y'all believe in what is it called? Semen. What is it?
Semen?
Semen retention.
Yeah, do y'all believe in that?
Semen
I've
retention?
never tried it, but I've heard
Like
it.
when you don't bust no nut, do y'all believe in that?
He was actually talking about semen. I ain't even know what you're talking about.
I see
Nah,
the way
I
my
did hear
mind took
about,
it.
All of it, because that's one of your chakras. You
Nah,
feel
I've
me? That's
heard
you
of.
feel me?
I heard a couple people talk about like how fucking people gives them your energy and it drains you and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all have y'all ever been having sex with more than one girl at a time and they say the same shit to y'all, or like yeah, like similar shit?
Like I love you.
Nah, I'm talking about like some real shit. Like you feel me? Like I'm being serious.
I'm
Like
trying to
y'all
get the
ever
jokes
trying to-
going.
I mean,
You don't let you get no jokes off, dog. Dead serious,
dog.
24/7, dog.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Fucking
I ain't know
stone
I was
face,
supposed to.
dog.
I ain't know I was supposed to be anticipating one. You feel me? You gotta give me a real, but you gotta give me nothing like that. You feel me? That'll get me,
Nah,
bro.
bro, I
You
don't.
gotta give me some real. You know what I mean?
What you? So you saying if you knock more than one bitch off in the same day, they gonna say the same thing to you?
I ain't say that. I ain't even saying the same
Are you
thing. I'm
saying
talking about
consistently?
Wow, Dale, put words in his mouth.
yeah, like if you dealing with, you feel me? I ain't did that in a long time. It's been a
Same,
while since
bro.
I did that. I haven't did
Yeah,
that in a long
I've never done that.
years.
I bet, dog.
Well, I
The
had
golden
sex with two girls
days.
in one day.
The golden days, dog.
Shit, I had sex with two girls. I had sex with two girls and ran the train with my homies one time before.
I think John's done that once, maybe.
No comment on
Never
the
done
train,
that.
but yeah.
I've never done that.
2 in
I
1
don't
day.
know anything about none of that.
No comment.
Yeah, but yeah, nah. And the reason why I asked about the semen, what is it called? Say it again. Is it
Semen retention.
semen retention? Why
John,
the fuck
how do
is
you
somebody saying
retain
relation?
semen?
Just don't fuck,
eat
right?
regularly.
You
Yeah.
don't bust. You don't bust no nut.
You don't meet your meat, none of that.
Nothing.
They say you
None of
heal
that.
faster and all that crazy type shit.
Bro, listen to
You
me.
said
That
what?
shit's real.
You can run faster?
Now you heal faster.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
listen.
like you just
No
Gee,
bullshit.
Gee,
No
sometimes I
bullshit.
do feel like I'm smarter after it's been a while.
Nah, cause I'd be
Bro,
exhausted after I
I'm
bust a
telling
nut, dog.
you,
So that shit could work.
You more focused.
it
This is a
does. Bro, 2018, the first 8 months of 2018, I did not have sex. Bro, I tell you, I've been told I did not have no sex the first 8 months of 2018, bro. I did
Self-control.
not bust no nuts. You feel what I'm saying? I was not. You feel
Was
me?
that by your own choice or?
I ain't gonna say the most money ever. You feel me? But
They
I
just
had.
weren't fucking with you.
Nah, hell no. Come on, man. You
I'm
can get
trying to
pussy when you
capitalize
can't
off of Dylan's joke.
you can get pussy when you can't eat, man. Homeless niggas fuck bitches. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's a
You can
wild
get pussy.
picture.
Yeah, come on, man. You feel me? Niggas be out here pressed over pussy. They ain't never been pressed over no pussy. Niggas, you have no money in your pocket. You
Do
can
you
have
think
money in your
homeless
pocket with a
people get
car
punch
and
drunk?
still get to use it.
Yeah,
Huh?
homeless people fuck, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't never been outside. You ain't never seen. You ain't never
Oh
been
yeah,
on
yeah, I've seen them fuck.
out there.
Yeah.
Wait, fuck, I ain't never seen homeless people fuck.
I've seen homeless people
I
fuck.
really think you
Wow.
never motherfucker see a motherfucker holding a bucket for some money and his bitch right over there sitting waiting on him to get done collecting bread that's stopping at the stoplights and shit like that. You feel me? Even them niggas
I
be
was
having
just
money.
riding my bike not too long ago. There's a couple homeless people
You
fucking.
know why? Because they moving at the same frequency. You feel me? You are what you attract. You feel me? They moving at the same frequency. So you know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't that, but nah, I'm being so serious.
So you
yo.
saying people that are celibate are more productive? You think?
It opens. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna help you in some type of way. You feel me? I think this for men and women. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I really think that at some point in time, everybody should do it. You feel me? Even if y'all in a relationship, like, I believe y'all should. I mean, obviously do it together, but like, you feel me? Like, they really like.
I wonder if it's the retention aspect or the lack of distraction aspect.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably, and with me, like, I was still probably talking to like a couple girls every once in a while. You feel me? Like, go out to eat with them and shit like that. We still do, but I wasn't like,
They
you feel me? And
probably
it's
love
so
you.
crazy. Like they'll like, and it was so crazy. Like they'll even think that you fucking with, like they'll think you.
Yeah,
Feel me,
like
you doing
damn,
it.
he's not even trying to
You know what I
fuck.
mean?
You must really
Even though,
like my
like,
personality.
I ain't had no girlfriend. I ain't had no girlfriend in a long time. Though. You feel me? Like, I don't,
Yeah, same.
So is it the amount of semen that you have that makes it so you're
Come
you're
on,
more
bro.
focused?
Come on.
Nah, I mean, bro. I don't know. You feel me?
Come on,
I don't know.
Flocka,
Yeah,
dog.
this motherfucker's
You've been
crazy,
on
bro.
some gay shit this whole pod, dog.
How is that gay? I'm just asking.
I mean, like it really do like that shit's real, man. Y'all bullshit. I'm dead
Nah, I mean,
serious.
I did hear. I literally
Word,
just
bro.
watched the interview. I forget who it was with, but it was a rapper talking like he really don't be trying to fuck the groupies like that because it gives away your
Nah,
energy.
I'm about to do that
Probably
shit
Kevin
again though.
Gates.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to do that shit again soon. Not yet. You know what I mean?
I'm
But
not ready.
Yeah.
yeah,
Give
nah,
it a
you
month
gotta
or
prepare
two.
yourself for that shit. You feel me? Like I ain't even gonna lie, like man, shit, I'm ready. I'm telling you, dog, I'm ready to do that shit.
How do you get your lady friends on board with that?
I mean, shit, that's when you
Give them a
gonna
heads
see
up.
what you here
Yeah, I'm
for.
taking
You
4
feel me?
months off.
Now I can start the question, what you here for? Now I can
Mm.
ask you. You feel what I'm saying? Just how they say that same shit does.
Flip
Because
the
I'm being
script.
like, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Because you could beat this shit like this is really what's best for me. That might really be what's best for you. That might really be, you know what I mean? Like,
Wow,
and
you
I
want
ain't
me to be my
saying,
best me?
How would you react to a
yeah,
John telling you that though?
I would respect it. If you think I'm gonna sit here and tell somebody that, I damn sure you got respect it if they say it to me. You
Dylan,
know what
how
I'm
So
would
saying?
you
John,
respond?
you dating a John and
You know,
she's
I
just
tell
like, yo,
every woman I deal with, I tell them they can do what they want anyway. You feel
yeah,
me? I
that's a
don't.
fact.
When you with me, you with me. You feel me? But like every woman I deal with, like you can do what you want. Like I don't ask no question on who you with, where you going. I don't do none of that.
All right, so
You feel
you're
me? If you with
married
me,
and
you
your
with me.
wife goes, yo, we're not fucking for the next year. I need to keep my energy.
I mean, if it's your wife, more than likely y'all are having conversations that'll lead up to that. So I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be a surprise. Like you feel what I'm saying? You talking about
Yeah,
your wife? You got to compare that to like some John you just fucking with.
yeah, I
You feel
feel
me?
that.
Your wife, you're going all that. You feel me? That's not. It shouldn't be no surprises with your wife.
Well, does it work for the same for
Oh,
the girls though?
boom. Huh? Yeah,
Would
it
it
works
work
for
the
women
same for the
too.
girls?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. You feel me? It's for women too. You feel me? I know women that, and it's crazy because you know how like women do it.
I'm
Honestly,
about to
women
hit a
do it
bitch with
more.
this
You
shit.
feel what I'm saying? Like women do it more on some real shit, and that's when you. I'm gonna tell you, bro, and that's when y'all grow. Y'all, I guarantee you, bro. If y'all both really on that, y'all gonna grow stronger, bro, because y'all gonna have to feel that time. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna be noticeable. You gonna start noticing other things. You feel what I'm saying? I need to be a therapist. I ain't been in a relationship, but I really know about. Like I know what's going on. Trust me. Get with me. You feel me? But nah, like no bullshit.
What you just
Like,
said actually makes a lot of sense. That if you put something else as a primary focus in your relationship, you guys would go stronger in a different area because you're not just focused on the
man, for
physical bond.
sure. Bro, listen, I
Does
just
that make
had this.
sense?
All right, boom. I'm
All
dead
right, boom.
serious, bro. Like, so look, I was talking about just in a relationship, and I was saying, you know, I be saying, you know, I don't be, you know, I'm really new to social media, bro. Like, I really didn't have no social slot. You want to know, they know, but like, I haven't had no social media since my brother got killed. You feel me? 2013. You feel me? Like, people posting, even kept seeing this picture and shit. That shit used to fuck with me. You feel me? Like, I didn't like it, so I
That's why you
deleted the shit. You
deleted
feel me?
social. I didn't realize that.
That was a big part. You feel me? That was a big part. You feel me? That shit used to fuck with me heavy though.
I
That
didn't
shit used to
realize
fuck
that.
with me heavy. You know what I mean? And
That's
that
good.
on top of like, you feel me? Just the like I said, a person is what a portrait is what a person wants you to portray. And then like a nigga told me like he like, man, you think about it. How many women you ever been with that you took 40 pictures for them? They post one. You feel me? They showing the right angle. They showing exactly what they want you to see. Man, that shit ain't real. You feel me? And I took that shit and I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. Like you wouldn't see me in pictures or none of that. You up, bro? You know. You feel me? Like don't put me in your pictures, none of that. You feel me? But like, and I think the social media make a lot of relationships worse too, because that's when it comes to the comparing. And yeah, you feel me? Like, but like, what is something that y'all couldn't? You know what I mean? Like, what is just something that y'all would be like, man, I can't do this shit. Like,
I have a pretty low tolerance for things that are disrespectful. Like for me, cussing at each other, that's a no go. So if that's a part of our habit, you can't cuss each other out. That call has called it off every time for me. Or
but see,
lying.
and then you saying that, that's great. You feel me? But like somebody like me, we
Yeah,
in our culture, bro, we gonna look at that shit like it's normal. Like, ain't nobody
I
gonna say,
like
you
a
feel me?
friendly
Like,
banter.
I like banter, but
I like a
it's
little
different.
argument here and there.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you're really pressing me with that shit,
I ain't
that's
gonna
when
hold
it's.
you. I don't fuck with the arguments and shit.
I
I don't
like
fuck with them.
I
I don't
like a
fuck
good
with them.
debate.
but an argument
I'm
is
not
just
saying a
a strong,
debate.
yeah, you feel me? Because you can agree to disagree. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, so an argument might end up ending in that. You feel me? But you going to argue. You feel me? You're going to
To me
argue.
though, but like,
You
how
have to
often
say
you having them?
disrespect. Because
Yeah, don't
I
call
believe
me like
cursing
pussy or nothing
at
like that. I'll
somebody
be a
is
little
different.
salty.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's cursing at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Cursing at somebody is different. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Pussy bitch, fuck me. That's cursing at me. You feel me? Even now, but man, this shit is crazy. I can't stand this shit. That's cursing. If
Yeah.
you ask me, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's a difference. You know what I mean when it comes to that. But nah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I agree with y'all though for sure. Definitely agree with y'all.
So what are we doing?
Yeah,
We
but
going
it's
with our
Oh yeah, you want to do song of the week?
yeah.
No, Flock started off, man. What's your song of the week?
I'm gonna go with the one that I played at the beginning of the podcast, "Face the World."
Okay,
By
Flock
Nips.
with the nip.
Yeah, that's my favorite nip of all time.
I didn't know you liked Nipsey also.
Hey,
I used to
Flock.
listen to that song while I was a
like that.
janitor at a gym right after college. That shit got me through it. I was like,
Right,
motivation.
I like that. What's the jump? I like loaded bases, dedication. Damn, I can't even think of that other song with damn.
You gonna play it, Flock?
You want me to play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah.
man. God.
Oh yeah, I thought you were playing some. Fuck.
I'm about to add mine too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Come on up, dude. Here, pick one. I'll pull it up.
Oops, not that one. That was my other pick. I don't know what's
Yeah.
I can rap this word for word, Flock. I'm right with you.
Double up.
First bar, crazy. First bar.
Double up.
Life, you
gonna
can
play
play
with
with
it.
it.
Oh yeah, that's
Make
that
your
shit.
You bang, you gonna lay in it.
Do your thing, just be safe with it. Triple bunks in the state prison. Blue laces in my blue chucks. I ain't never gave $2. BT, I chunked the hood up. Asking if that nigga nip hood what? Like I wouldn't take it to the back with you. Same nigga walking track with you. Same nigga shot a strap with you. Same nigga bought a sack with you. 19 touching 2 birds. Alpinas off a few swerves. Gray leather in my white Lincoln. Shit smelling like a new purse. 2 C's on my
Tell them when we get
bitch.
in the booth.
My money rising like Bisquick.
Somebody just asked me to too. I got all my shit set up.
Rich rapper on some crib shit. I pray for blessings as a young nigga. Not to learn the hard lessons of a drug dealer. Triple life with a gang enhancement. The judge
Blue
triple
laces,
white and he
that's
hates
the
your
other one I like.
blackness.
Blue laces.
You slam the gavel with a racist passion. Got you waiting on the bills, but your patience passing. And all you got to offer is a fight. It's too late to run to Christ once you caught up in this
Caught up
life.
in this
Look.
life.
I'm gonna go to the next verse. The end of it's crazy.
You got something to contribute.
This part. I like this
Spend
part.
your time right. Victory to me is when you get your grind right.
30 seconds is up.
To me is when you get your minds right, niggas. Got this shit twisted like Jean-Michel Basquiat destroyed his pictures. Self-inflicted homicide, don't pull the trigger. I feel like I got to tell you, you got something to contribute. Regardless what you into, regardless what you been through, I feel like I got to tell you, you got something to contribute. Something to contribute. Something to contribute.
Legend.
That's the
Nice,
message
man.
right there.
I like that. It's a good vibe.
Who else got one?
Shit, y'all got to do that Drake Do Not Disturb. That's a motherfucking. That's always gonna be a classic song, man. That right there. That's
Did you not hear my music?
I heard it a little bit.
I'm sorry. He want to hear his 30-second clip of this goofy ass song. I mean, about that shit, bro.
Which one you got? You want me to play it?
Dude. Nah, it's good, man. I'll clip it in.
Okay.
I'll clip it in. Song of the week, Mac Miller, Godspeed. One of my favorite verses.
Very nice.
You should have been playing me if you wanted to play something that bad. You should have played my shit.
You got a John, bro?
Nigga, you know come on, man. My song is with you. I only recorded about 5 songs my whole life, and they all bangers. All bangers. Every song I got a banger. I was talking that talk.
John, what's your song of the week, bro? Let us know so I can plug it in, dog.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it nip, and I'm gonna go. I don't stress. I lived by this song for about 2 years.
Yeah. Hey, look, and Jon Jon, that's one of my songs. When I said I listen to a few when I work out, that's one of them. I don't stress out, nigga. Poke my chest out, nigga. Wait on the shoulders, bring the best out, nigga. Yeah.
Y'all can hear it or not?
It's being weird.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You can turn it up.
Nah.
Yeah, I can.
I don't stress out, nigga. Poke my chest out, nigga. Wait on my shoulder, bring the best out, nigga.
Live by this shit.
Get it right or you get left out, nigga. Nah, glam pocket my cassette loud, nigga. I remember feeling like a stepchild, nigga. I would hate to see my mama stressed out, nigga. Black Salmon tell me poke your chest out, nigga. Got a day I made the set proud, nigga. I can fly away, but I respect vows, nigga. So I always say I make the whole world feel us. Tour around the whole world, nigga. Paparazzi waiting at my hotel, nigga. Smoking while I'm driving, that's with no else, nigga. 20 bands a month, just for your bills, nigga. Princess cut diamonds up in your grill, nigga. Smiling every camera and show your trill, nigga. You feeding what you want, cause that's your kill, nigga. Through the darkest days, I was like, oh well, nigga. West side neighborhood against the whole world, nigga. I'm stressed out, nigga. Poke my chest out, nigga. Wait on my shoulder, bring the best out, nigga. Get it right.
I just want y'all to get the beginning of this second verse and then fade it out.
I never fold under mental pressure. I get better, ain't no code to y'all misconception. I'm just special, it's an ode to my intersection. May God bless to save my soul from its imperfection. I can't measure with a number all these niggas resting. A lot knew that young and witnessed life and death. You shell shot, but ain't no tears involved. Accepted all is how the world revolved. Know every 12 months you live, another year you born.
All right, man. That's Nipsey Hussle. I don't stress.
I like it.
Song got me through a lot, man.
Hey. I was about to say, Jon Jon, we had the same footer on this whole time.
Huh?
I was about to say, we had the same footer on this whole time, but now I see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
what a pod, baby.
That's that G right there.
My favorite verse, dog.
Let's get them going. See, I've been on that. They don't even know. Like, that's old, bro. Been on that. You can call me Mr. Get them going, by the way. You feel me? I've been on that.
How you stop the
All right, good pod. Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Gary, thanks for hopping on, man.
All right, G, man. I see you.
Bro. Real shit, man. Appreciate you.